36Brix here, and welcome to my live stream. Just a couple things I want to go over right before we get started. First and foremost, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. It really does mean a lot, and I can't say thank you enough. Second, please read the rules down in the description so that you guys have an idea of what to expect during the live stream. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification for notifications. That way you know exactly when I go live and when I post videos. Do have some special programs going on right now. During these live streams, you are more than welcome to donate to my channel in support of everything that I do. I appreciate all the love and support. Go ahead and hit that super chat and super sticker. What's really cool is if you donate via super sticker or super chat, I will match one exercise for every $1 you guys donate. What that means is if you guys donate $1, I do a jumping jack. If you guys donate $5, I'll do 5 jumping jacks. Donate to me if you want me to see. Hope you guys enjoy that feature. I also do have a new membership. It's an intro supporter membership. For $1.99 a month, you guys get access to a couple different specialized custom emojis, as well as the membership icon showcasing your support. If you like my content and want more, please go to patreon.com/36Brix. That's patreon.com/36Brix. Check out my memberships, and if you like what you see, please sign up. And we'll get you going. Let's get started. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I am doing great. Scott with 36Brix here. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do today, so you guys get to choose. But before we get to that, I am excited because I have a good buddy on here with me. Welcome to the stage, the impeccable, the amazing, the sweet, sweet boy, Mark from Brix. How's it going, buddy?
Right on. Glad to be here. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
So we just got done with your stream, and now we're heading over to my stream. So awesomeness. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah. So let me see if I can pull up chat here. Oh wait, no, wrong one. So yeah. So hope you guys are all doing well. Dion, Big D, PPDP. How's it going, my friend? Thanks for joining us. Thomas Davey, hello. How's it going? Is this live or, well, I'm kind of alive. Mark, are you alive?
I'm live. It's a great long weekend so far.
I know, right? It's gearing up for a good weekend. So, and then you say you're half baked. All right.
It's half baked.
Oh, it's half baked. Okay. So what do you want to do? Do you want to continue the build you were doing, and then we can decide on what I should build?
No, man. Viewer's choice. It's your time, your stream. Let's viewer's choice this shit up.
All right. So, I guess. As far as what to pick, should we go city, hit inside, or let me see. I didn't really have a whole lot planned because I'm still working on a couple things. But let's see, we got city, we got hit inside, We got a bunch of shit in there. We got some Harry Potter stuff in there. We definitely got some Marvel. We definitely got some Marvel if we want to do that. I'm not sure if we want to do that because I am going to be rocking some hardcore Marvel.
Underwater
Yeah, we can do some underwater stuff. Thomas Davies says, I wish I was half-baked. D2.
FRG, what up?
D2, yeah, what's up, buddy? What's up? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I think I remember the name from a while ago, so I think you've been here before. Welcome back. If not, welcome, welcome. Meet my buddy Mark. So, Mark, you mentioned underwater. Do you want me to do some underwater stuff?
Yeah, man, if we're all in that boat, I know Dion's doing underwater monster and cave and rockery, and if you're doing, I can see in the background a little bit of coral project going on. Let's do her up.
All right, cool. So before we get started, though, I want to do a Miggity Mic check 1 2 1 2. Dion, can you get Thomas? Can you give me a mic check? How's the volume on Mark? Mark, keep talking for me, buddy.
Why, talk too loud?
No, I want to make sure they can hear you. So keep talking.
Okay, nice. I think if we're all doing these underwater mocks, we can feed off each other a little bit, come up with ideas, bounce stuff off each other, and this is going to be great projects all around.
Cool. Yeah, no, that's definitely the case. Let me see about angling it. It's a little hard to see, but that right there is where my underwater is going. That's my plan.
Nice.
I have some tabletops over here. I bought 2 of them. So I have 2 more of these tabletops. I'm going to put one down there. I just need to frame it out better to hold the weight. And then, well, I need to add framing, I guess. Because I need to add a crossbar here and then a couple crossbars here to secure the weight a bit better. And then I can slide that right in and then screw it down so it holds. So Dion is saying, yes, I hear Mark, but it's a little low. All right, so let's pump your volume up.
Yeah, that's definitely.
All right.
Beep.
All right. So, what are you gonna build, Mark?
Well, I'm gonna secretly build a mock I'm sending you is what I'm gonna be doing.
Nice. Dion, how is Mark's new volume?
My ant farm is going to be highly peace intensive.
Nice. I bumped you up to 70, so you should be good.
You might get a couple of these mocks. I'm not going to lie. It's a theme that is, I could see it being done quite a bit, but I'm still going to do it even though I think it might be done a bit.
Hey. Just remember, you can only win once. So, and your name is only going into the drawing once, man. But you can submit.
I'll just make sure to add more pieces, man.
Yeah, but you can enter as many exhibits as you want, man. That's up to you. All right, funny. So everybody is saying it's better. So I think we're good on your sound. All right, so. So I am not actually going to work on a mock, but I will work on the underwater stuff because I haven't built that base yet. You know, the underwater base. So I will start. With that because I already built one of these, but I haven't built the actual base yet. So I will build the base because it's all about that base. No submos. All right, so let me get the base out. One of them. I have two of them. So I will start building this. So this is set number 60265. It is the ocean exploration base. Now, Mark, I know you built this already. You built like 4 of them, right?
It's a good set. I like that one. It's a good one.
But how many of these have you built? Haven't you built like 4 of them?
Yeah, 4 for sure.
Nice. But you mocked it out for one big base, or did you? Because I remember you building it, but I can't remember if like you built multiple bases or if you just did one big one and mocked it out. I want to say you did one big one and mocked it out.
So what I did is I pretty much just built the original set, and because they're already so a little bit of a modification, and that was it.
Nice, nice. Yeah, this one, because I know you mentioned it here. So this right here is a mock I did for my lug. So my lug, every time we have a meeting, which is once a month, we do a build challenge, and the build challenge was what is it called? Bionicle or botanical, the flower shit.
Botanical.
Yeah,
botanical.
That
Something
one.
like that.
Yeah, that one. That one. So, and I asked if I was like, hey, can I do underwater stuff? Because I mean, it's kind of floral, but it's like I know they're all living creatures, and they were like, yeah, we're not picky. Like, do your thing, man. So a couple of us did it, and that was my mock that I did in like 15 minutes because I forgot to do it, and then I was like, oh shit! So I just put a bunch of stuff together. It's really crammed. It looks cool, but it's really crammed. Like you can't fit any water or any fish or anything in there.
I think that's the kicker, though. You can find a way to fit. You can add a couple studs, right? That's all it takes to add a fish or 2 or 10. But the more crammed you make it, I think the better it looks. To be honest.
Yeah, I mean it looks good, and yours looks amazing, dude. Like I totally got some ideas off your stuff.
I'll send you a link. Half the battle is those lights from whatever, Bangkok.com, those little like techno lights.
Okay. Yeah,
those, even just a city, but let alone an underwater area, and it's gonna add, I think, a lot of difference.
Yeah, I was actually looking at I have like these light kits that I got. They're in the bin. I keep looking over here because they're in these bins right here that I got. They're like LED lights that you have a remote and it changes the color. And I was gonna see like there's blue, of course, and I was gonna maybe kind of do what you did, where line the bottom or like right here, line the underneath of this piece of wood with those lights and have it flicker to see how that would work. I'm not really too keen on lighting my city, but with that, like it's so dark under there that I think you need lights, and a blue light would just work really well. So
I agree. I'm not keen on lighting the city, but under your table you have to, even if it's just a straight white light, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Another good option I used to have way back in the day is you get those fluorescent ballasts for like the 48-inch tubes, or a black light, which would also highlight all your trans clear pieces.
Okay.
But that's another option I looked at, is you get a big actual fluorescent tube ballast from Home Depot. I know you can get like 36 or whatever 48-inch tube black lights.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to stick them in the bed of my pickup truck, to be honest, back in the day.
Yeah. But with black lights, wouldn't that be too much like purple, or no?
it would look funny. You'd have to have like it's a funny balance for me. Like even blue light is too dark, so I got some of those lights. One is on straight white light, and some are on blue light.
Okay.
Because even blue's too dark.
Gotcha.
For the camera.
Gotcha. Let me check in with chat. Not a whole lot of chatting going on, but that's okay. Days, what's up? Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. He says, what's this now? Yeah, so I'm starting on building the underwater stuff, and then we have our special guest Macro on here, aka Mark, and we're building together. He's keeping his build a secret, and then and then I'm building this. I know it's a little tight because for whatever reason OBS does not like basically because it has the other cameras running, it won't let me switch to those cameras. So like technically my regular system is a 3-camera system, but I have 4 cameras connected to this system because of my laptop. So it allows me to use my laptop camera as this setup. So the quality is probably not as good and all that, but it still works rather nice. Thomas Davies says, I am driving. I should stop texting. Yes, you should, dude. Be safe. Dion says, I'm here, man. I'm building too. Thomas says, Mark needs to be closer to his mic.
Oh, just turn it up. Let's turn it up.
And I want to make sure, because so your sound is actually coming through my big screen TV, which is a good, 20 feet away. So I will turn up that as well, just in case. I got you at 70, 80 right now. So hopefully that works. And I have you full volume on my other, so that should be good.
Okay, go ahead, dude. Tom, turn your volume up.
Yeah, man. Get up on the technology and have your phone connected through your car.
That is true. That is true.
So you have any topics in mind or anything like that? I do have one while you're thinking about topics. It is hilarious because here, McDonald's, you have McDonald's up there, right?
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, we do.
So McDonald's announced, I can't remember when, my wife sent me an article on it, that they are doing drive-through interviews. They are hiring through the drive-through to ensure social distancing.
And because they're desperate for people, because McDonald's probably blew up now that everyone's stuck at home. That's one of the few places you can actually dine out at.
I just find it really funny because it's like, could you imagine that interview? Thank you for thank you for choosing McDonald's. How can I help you? Yes, my name is Scott, and I'm here for an interview. Awesome. Please pull up to the first window. And then they pull up. It's like the manager. I just imagine the manager going, "So, how are you with flipping burgers?" I don't know. I think I could do pretty good. You sure about that? You think you could salt and flip at the same time? Oh yeah, buddy. What about fries? Can you salt and flip the fries too? Yeah. All right. How about drinks? Can you fill a cup with ice? For sure, I definitely can do that. And then he says, all right, cool. Pull up to the second window, and they'll hand you your uniform and your your schedule. Like, I can only imagine that it being that dumb. You know what I mean? Because think about it. If it's through the drive-through, you got people going up there and ordering food. So it can't be that long of an interview.
True. So it's a free job, pretty much.
Pretty much. I mean, it's just like, wait, what? that's seriously, that just goes to show you how, like, for me, I would read that and go, yeah, they for sure value who works for them. You know what I mean? Like, that they can't even come into the location.
True, no, it's pretty much like, are you antisocial? Can you follow 5, maybe 6 basic steps to make a burger? Like ketchup, mustard, onions, pickles, done.
Right. And it's seriously like everything's pre-measured. Like if you actually went into the location and saw what they do, like the ketchup is pre-measured. Like they squeeze one squirt, and if you ask for extra, then it's 2 squirts. Like that's literally what they do.
Exactly.
But yeah,
there's no art form in it. There's no craftsmanship in it.
I mean, they cook all the patties. What do you get at McDonald's? What do you get? What?
Oh no! Can I say that on camera?
Yeah.
I get 2 Big Macs and a quarter pounder BLT.
Okay. Now.
Not a meal, just the burgers.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you this. Really think about this. Have you ever had a hot Big Mac?
Not hot, but like I can tell when it's fresh or when it's sitting in the passage. But I've also worked at A&W for a year and a half, so.
Oh. Yeah.
I know how the system's set up for their crunch times, right? When they leave burgers in the passage and when they make it fresh, so.
Well, but that's the thing. McDonald's doesn't even do that. They cook all the burgers and then put them in a drawer, and then just pull the patty out to stick it on the buns. So
yeah, A&W does that too. You'll cook 40 patties at the same time.
Okay.
But then you'll make, like, say, if it's lunchtime, you'll make 2 teen burgers, 1 grandpa burger, 2 mama burgers with cheese, and that's what you hold on the line all the time, because that's what people order all the time, right?
Yeah.
So for McDonald's, it'd probably be like 5 cheeseburgers, 3 Big Macs, 2 quarter pounders. That's what they hold on the line for an hour, 2 hours. They just constantly make those.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, so I know a lot, like I never worked at McDonald's. I only worked at Arby's. And the only reason I worked at Arby's is because I didn't like the food. And I didn't want to work somewhere where I liked the food, because either I would eat it all the time or I would see how nasty it really is and never want to eat it again. So I worked at Arby's for 3 months, and yeah, that shit's nasty. It confirmed why I don't want to eat there.
That's funny, because I worked at A&W. That was my very first job, and I ate there while I worked there, and I still love A&W to this day. It's my number 1.
Nice.
I've worked in a hog slaughterhouse. I love bacon, but I can't eat any other pork products because it reminds me of the taste, smell, reminds me of the smell.
Oh, wow. Yeah. See, my wife's cousin, Blake, he's a butcher at a grocery store. And he says it's the worst thing. He goes, he's flat out said, like, when there's a tumor and stuff, they just cut around the tumor. Like, yeah. if it's a small enough tumor where it, it takes up a decent chunk of the cut, but you can't do anything with it, then they'll throw out the whole chop because it's not worth it. But like if it's a small enough tumor, they'll just cut around it. It's like, and that's a normal practice thing for them. Papa's Brix, what's up, buddy? Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. I think you know my guest, Mark from Macro Brix. Right now we are talking about disgusting food, I guess. You could call that's the topic. But yeah, I mean, I worked at Arby's, and like when I did eat there, I'd get like the turkey sandwich because it was all like sliced deli meat. So I knew where that came from. Yeah, I knew exactly. I knew what was going on with it, so I was like, all right, I'll eat that. But yeah, fun stuff. I tried to work at a Pizza Hut, but they wouldn't work with my schedule. Because at the time, I was heavily into football and stuff. So, like, they were like, oh, you need every Saturday or every Friday off? Yeah, that's not going to work. That's our busiest day.
See, unfortunately, that's all I've done with my life is work from even like a young age. So I missed out on some experiences, but at the same time, it kept me straight in some ways.
Yeah. Well, I'm the same way. I was just talking more about like legal jobs that I could have, because like we lived in a trailer park, so I'd go to each trailer and knock on the door.
Wait, legal jobs? What are you trying to say here, Scott?
No. No, I'm talking like a legal job, as in you go in, you submit an application, like it's not under the table or anything like that. I'm not saying illegal job.
Nothing but a legal job now.
Oh, that's funny. No, so like I lived in a trailer park, and which 90% of the trailer park was old people, and so like I would go door to door and go, hey, I'll pull weeds for you, I'll do a section of your yard for $25. And I would go through and do that, and then there was some customers where I did that on a regular basis, to where it was either a one-time thing where I did their whole yard for like $100, or I would turn around and go, okay, well, I'll do this section this weekend, and then I'll come back next weekend and do another section, and then after I was completely done with it, I'd be like, all right, I'll come by once a month and do the whole yard for this price, and then that's how I had extra money.
Yeah, I like that as a kid. We did the same thing with that, and or snow shoveling. It was fun as a kid for some reason, eh?
Well, I mean, I live in Southern California, so there's no real snow. So
yeah, but same shit, different pile. Snow removal,
exactly.
Or cactus removal, whatever you want to call it. Shit.
Cactus removal. Yeah. That's funny. But yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Same shit, different pile. But yeah. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Yeah, it seems a lot funner as a kid though, working than it does as an adult, but...
Oh, of course. I mean, the only time I really had fun doing that stuff is if, like, I tried to make it fun. Where I was like, challenged to where I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to do this section in 15 minutes. And then I'd bust my ass to get it done in 15 minutes.
That's funny you say that, because that's my job right now. That's my job to a T right now.
Let's see. Going back to chat real quick. ID Snipe, shit. We just got one of those light speakers set up on the balcony, and it auto connected and playing on blast. I didn't notice. So our voices were being played all throughout his apartment complex. Is that what you're saying, Daze?
That's funny.
Howdy, South Texas.
That's funny. The neighbors will really appreciate that.
Right? And then Papa's Brix says, my work schedule is going to change 12-hour days, 21 days straight, 7 days off. Nice. All right, that's interesting. And Papa, maybe Dion or maybe Mark knows. Papa, what do you do for work? Alan White says, what's up, everyone? Hope all is well. Hope you are well, too. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. All right.
I'm going to start bag 5 here just so I'm not getting up for parts and pieces doing the custom build.
All right. Sounds good. Did I do that right? No, I didn't. Wait, yes, I did do that right. All right, cool. It also pretty loud. Well, everybody was saying it wasn't, macro wasn't loud enough.
I'll just stop yelling then. I'll yell it.
Fuck it, yell, dude. I mean, I remember living in an apartment complex. Shit, I heard all kinds of noises.
You know what's funny about that? I lived in an apartment complex. The first apartment complex I lived in outside my parents' house.
Uh-huh.
The cops woke me up at 2 in the morning once. 2 of the neighbors got shot.
Oh, wow.
And they're like, can you tell us what's going on? I was like, well, I don't know. You guys woke me up. Can you tell me what's going on? So then they called me, and I was like, all right, check, please. I'll get out of here right quick.
Yeah. We didn't have any issues like that. We had one. The only issue that we had was right below our apartment was the laundry room, and which was kind of strange because we had laundry in our apartment. But anyway, so it was the laundromat, and inside it was vending machines, and the vending machines got broken into. And I remember hearing some kind of commotion, but I looked out the window and I didn't see anything, so I didn't think anything of it. And it was kind of the same deal. They were like, so what did you hear? And I'm like, well, I heard a bunch of banging. And they were like, well, why didn't you call the police? I'm like, because this is the ghetto. We hear banging all the time. Like,
it's natural.
Exactly. And then I did have an asshole for a neighbor, but, I mean... But other than that, I mean... Papa says, changing jobs, oil field company. I will be testing frac valves. Gotcha.
That seems like a very Texas job.
Is Papa in Texas as well?
Yeah, West Texas, I think you mentioned once.
Nice.
I think you mentioned West Texas in the video. He was hosing off the downtown diner with a garden hose.
Well, that's one way to clean it, I guess. The pieces didn't go flying or anything? Or did he have the nozzle on, like, light mist or something?
I think it was like a light, general light mist. General. It still seemed pretty aggressive, though, if you ask me. I don't know.
Yeah, but hey, whatever works, right?
I'm not gonna lie, Richard. I was laughing that whole time.
Yeah, Daze is from Texas as well. I believe he's from South Texas, but I can't remember offhand. If he's he might still be watching, so he might chime in. All right, where's my stickers? 6. 6 on one side, and then LOL, let it rip. Let what rip? Is he farting, or is it?
Let her rip.
Hey, if the house is not shaking. What were you going to say, Mark?
I'm just happy I'm coherent enough to be on your live stream here.
Well, hey, man, if you need to take a quick nap, go ahead, man.
Yeah, you never know. That's right. You never know.
I mean, what? I couldn't see. I know you mentioned it earlier, but are you wearing your tidy whities?
No, not my tidy white. No, they're not that tight either, to be honest.
Oh.
On one hand, I get bugged for tidy whities. On the other hand, I get bugged that my pants are halfway around my ankles, and I'm just trying to find a happy medium,
Hey, whatever works. I mean, you're wearing tidy whities. I'm wearing big and baggy, so we're yin and yang, right?
That's funny. Yin and yang.
Let's see. Going back to chat. Oh, he was saying let her rip about the water hose. All right. ID Snipe says all crazy stuff happens here. The laundry room got on fire 3 separate times. Yeah, I mean, like if no one's maintaining the lint traps, those things. I mean, that's the bad part about some of those. Like a lot of times they don't get maintained as much as they should, and nobody's like making sure that the lint traps are empty, and they just let it rip, and those things burn like gasoline.
Ill-maintained lint trap is like a loose-lipped stepchild, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can't be having that.
Dion says, is it pass-out time? Dave says, still got the video if anyone wants to see. He's got video of the fires. Wow. Alan says, I've had my eye on the Sea Cow set from the Lego movie. A buddy of mine is willing to sell it for $180. Thoughts on if it's a good deal or not? I believe there's no minifigs. That's the only catch. Do you know anything about that set?
On the Sea Cow, and he's willing to sell it for $180. Built or sealed in the box? I feel like $180 even for built is pretty good. I think that set sealed in the box at a low is $380. At a high, I've seen it go for $500. That is Canadian prices, though.
Yeah, I don't know this set at all. I'm looking at it right now, and yeah, it looks like a really cool ship. So I have not actually seen the Lego movie. I actually want to do like a live, like screening of it with all you guys that are Patreon members on Discord. But so I have no idea what this set is, but I'm looking at it. It looks pretty tight, and yeah, you're right. I'm seeing low on eBay like 170. But I'm sure it's already built and it's eBay, so you got to be careful with that shit. And then, but Amazon, it's like 500. So yeah, I mean 180. Alan, did he just give you that price? Have you tried negotiating it and saying, hey, can you do 150? Especially if there's no minifigs. I mean, it's worth a question, right?
Yeah, I do that.
Worst they can say is no, right? Best case scenario, they say yeah, and you just, you just saved yourself $30.
Exactly. If he's offering the straight eBay prices as the exact retail price, I'd lower him a little bit lower, because then he has to ship it, or he has to find another seller in his city or something, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
I'll start at 120.
Say that again?
I'll start at 120.
There you go. Doesn't hurt to ask. I mean, he's not going to be like, oh, you're a dick, screw you. No, he's going to be like, nah, I can't do that, or, all right, cool.
Hey, even if he is a dick, and even if he is like, you're a dick, screw you, who cares?
Right?
You just up your price to another $10.
There you go. ID Snipe says that's the thing. It was the apartment next to it that started the fire. Oh, okay. And Alan says built, no box. So it's built already, and then there's no box or minifigures. So yeah, there you go. Started at 120 and go from there.
And the internet doesn't lie, right? Like, you can always look up the average price on the internet.
Yeah. Alan says, I buy my bulk from him. He's my Lego dealer. LOL, but yeah, I buy sets and everything from him. He does the huge bins of bulk for $80. I had mentioned that before to you, Scott. I don't know if you remember. No, Alan, I do remember that. Yeah, I mean, here's my thing, I guess. Now that I know, like, he's the guy that's your supplier, you know, I mean, if he's giving you good deals, you know, the whole time, I mean, I might just, if you feel that it's worth $180, just go ahead and pull the trigger. Because, like, if he's hooking you up with really, really good deals all throughout the time frame, you know, and you feel comfortable just pulling the trigger at 180, go for it. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say no to asking him, hey, you mind going, you know, 150? He might just say, you know what, you buy from me all the time, you keep me, you know, paid, and he might just go for it.
I'd give it a good look over, and if it's real dirty and dusty and you gotta clean it and scrub it, I'd lowball the crap out of them. But if it's good to go, hey, yo, I'll give you 180, no problem. That's a good deal for the sea cow.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, I didn't even think about, yeah, if it's all dusty and nasty and you gotta clean it up, because I mean that's a lot of work too. That's definitely a lot of work.
That's the worst. That's why I hate buying these.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it can definitely add some time onto things. If you got, I mean, because that's one thing that hinders me. I mean, I still got a huge bulk bin right here that I haven't. I mean, I've washed it, but I haven't sorted it. But washing it takes time. I mean.
Yeah, it does.
Papa says, just hose it down. You know, just hose it down.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
And then Thomas Davey says, great info. Well, thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, I always, when I go buy, because I buy bulk, I mean, that's how I got most of the collection behind me. Every time I ask for a lower price. You know, my grandfather always taught me, worst they can say is no. You know, best case scenario, they say yes. Middle ground, which is still a win, they come back at you with a lower price than what they originally wanted. And you still, you know, save a little bit of money.
You know, it's funny, because I jokingly will ask for a senior's discount at Walmart. And depending on the mood of the cashier, sometimes they jokingly give it to me. The worst they can say is no. Exactly. All the time, all day long, I'll joke about that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and for me, I could probably get away with as a senior because of my gray hair.
But if you don't ask, you're not going to get it, though, right?
Right, exactly. If you don't ask, it's an automatic no. So, like, I mean, yeah, go for it. Alan says, cool, thanks, man. And yeah, I seen the ship in your background there, Mark. I knew you would know a bit about it, thanks to Bud. And yeah, he sold me the London Bridge, no box, for $120. but it was dirty, like you said. It takes time to clean. Yeah, I would love the London Bridge set because I saw somebody remocked it to a modular building, and that shit looks fantastic. I almost got that set, but when I finally contacted the guy about it, he had already sold it, so I didn't get a chance to buy it. But yeah, it's a great set.
Why is that not high enough?
Because he hasn't been to the stoop yet.
No, because I missed the part. I missed the step. That too, but. And he said, hi. And I was like, well, yes, I am.
See, like, that's the kind of shit that would always get me in trouble, you know, at school. That's why I got into a lot of fights growing up. It was always, you know, oh, you better watch your back, dude. And I'm like, all right, I'll walk down the street going like this. And they didn't like that. They didn't like that too much.
Watch my back while your friends are standing beside you.
Right, exactly. Oh, but yeah.
High school was a funny game, though, wasn't it? Like, each individual, I'm sure, like, where I lived was probably a little bit different of a game where you live versus the next guy, but high school was a funny game for sure.
High school actually wasn't too bad for me. I mean, I got in, well, I think over the 4 years I got into one fight, and that was my sophomore year. It was a big ass fight. It was 3-on-1. I took 2 of them out, but one still clocked me and broke my nose. But I mean, that was really the only fight I got into, and that was early on. Oh, and there was another fight I forgot about. I had a gun pulled on me. But I mean, most people, I think I gained a good decent reputation in junior high, to where I wasn't that kid that like would just take picking on. So they were like, okay, well, you know, he's a big kid. He'll you know, he'll fight us, so we won't try to bully him or pick on him too much. Because bullies, they look for weak people. They, you know what I mean? Like they don't go after strong-willed people that will try to take you on.
Oh, yeah, they don't want to get tossed down once. Exactly.
So I mean, I guess you can say I got lucky enough. My freshman year, I was on my way to football practice, and with the freshmen, as a kind of a hazing thing, they required you to show up in full gear. Like you couldn't get to school and then dress out. You had to show up in your full gear, already ready to go. So, well, my mom was too busy working, so I had to walk, and I kid you not, it was 3 miles from where I lived to my high school. So I was walking down the street with my pads on my back, helmet in hand, water jug in the other hand, came across a guy that I had actually known since junior high, and he was being stupid. He was like, hey man, what's your name? And I was like, dude, I've known you for 4 years, what do you mean? Like, and so he kept like, hey man, what's your name, da-da-da. I'm like, you know what, if you don't know my name, I'm not going to tell you. So we ended up getting into a fight, and he had a gun, and he pulled the gun on me at the start of the fight, and I took my helmet and smashed it up against the gun, and then took my water jug with the other hand and smashed it up against his face. So, like, I was kind of lucky in that I knew he only had 1 bullet in the gun, so I had good odds, and I went to town, started beating the hell out of him until people stopped me. Because I figured if he had the balls to pull it, then he had the balls to use it. So I wasn't going to let him up. And people found out about it really quickly, and they were like, all right, well, he's not going to allow people to fuck with him. So If he's not...
He'll smash you in the head with the helmet shit.
Yeah. And it was funny because the coaches, they were like, what were you thinking? And I told them, I was like, well, I was thinking he was going to pull the trigger.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, but I mean, like I said, at my school, it was, you know, there wasn't a whole lot of bullying. There wasn't a whole lot of fights. There wasn't a whole lot of that kind of mentality.
Okay.
Especially in high school. In junior high, there was a little bit more of that, but not in high school. Because, like, most of the people knew each other. I mean, we had a big high school, but, like, everybody kind of knew each other from junior high, and you all stuck to your cliques and all that kind of jazz.
Damn, I just dropped a piece of the knows where it went.
There you go, Dion.
Anyways.
Dion will pick it up.
Would help if my floor wasn't a picket brick wall down here, but
let's see. Alan, wait. Read
you
that.
do a whole stream of buying secondhand Lego.
Right?
The trick to buying secondhand Lego is to be the first guy selling the secondhand Lego.
Right? Let's see. Alan says, was dirty like you said. It takes time to clean. I read that. Papa said, I was lived and was born in Oakland. White guy in the hood, had to learn how to fight. Yeah, that's basically, yeah. I mean, that's. I mean, I grew up in Southern California. Where I went to junior high and high school was a city called Rialto, and it was kind of the same. I was the minority, but I was okay with that, and everybody was pretty cool with me. Especially after the I guess the key fights that I had been in. Thomas says, you guys should do a whole stream on buying secondhand Lego. Oh, that's where you came up with that comment. Okay. LOL, I'm on it. Yeah, Dion will pick up that piece. Yeah, I mean, secondhand Lego, I mean, you get a lot of stuff, and depending on who's selling it, or if you filter kind of what the searches are, you can come up with a lot of great pieces for next to nothing.
You put in the time. I'll be right back, Scott. You got this. I'm going to take a quick tea break.
Okay, sounds good. PPP. Yeah, I mean, I've as you can see, literally the majority of what's behind me is secondhand brick, and it's a situation where when you go through and you're looking for stuff, to get the biggest bang for your buck, you're going to want to find that mom and pop that really is just trying to get rid of their kids' old Lego. Because it's not a situation of I know what it's worth and I'm going to try to benefit. It's a situation of, hey, I just want to get rid of this shit. Like, so you end up finding people that, again, they're selling a huge, 17-gallon tub of Lego for $100 because they just want to get rid of it. And you can capitalize that in that you can sit there and say, hey, how about 80? And if they want to get rid of it, they will get rid of it. They won't even question you. They'll just say, sure. Now, sometimes they'll say, no, there's thousands of dollars in Lego here. I'm stuck with my price. Well, if it's worth it, then get it. I mean, you're you're always going to find really good deals with secondhand. It's all, especially if there's minifigs. If there's minifigs in those sets or in that bulk, then I mean, if you wanted to resell, you could easily just resell the minifigs and get your money back. So, how do you know the difference? You can tell by the person. Like, Facebook stalk them. Look their name up. So when I buy, Thomas, when I buy bulk Lego, it's typically off of Facebook Marketplace. So you can click on their profile and view their profile. And you can see, and you can typically, even if you don't go that far, you can still tell by what's being sold and how much they're selling it for. Somebody who knows the value will say, like, the people who are reselling or know the value, they're usually the ones that are like $20 per pound. Or they're the ones that, like, they want to try to get $1,000 for a bin like this. Let me show you. So here you can kind of see, like, there's a shit ton of pieces in here. This is what is this? A 27-gallon bin, or I'm trying to see what's the... It doesn't have the conversion on here, but it's a 27-gallon bin. It's not a small bin. Okay, you could easily say it's, to compare size, 3 32 by 32 base plates by 2 32 by 32 base plates. It's half full. I would say it's a good 45 pounds of Lego, maybe 50 pounds of Lego. Yeah, it might be 50 liters. That's what I was looking for, the liters, but it doesn't say on there. So if it's 2 liters per gallon, yeah. So 54 liters. So a 54 liter bin, I got that for, I think I paid $120 US. That's a good price. And originally she was asking, I want to say $150. And I asked if she would go to 100, and she said, how about 120 or something like that? And I said, sure. She threw me a bone and lowered her price. I wasn't going to try to haggle with her more. I don't want to lose the sale. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I was right. It's like 3.98 liters a gallon.
4 liters per gallon. Yeah, so
6 or something. 6.
So yeah, I mean, you can usually find really good deals. Like, that's easily several $1,000s worth of sets, and it's all friends. Like, and she told me, like, it was in the description. She said it's all from friend sets, and I would say there was a good. I've already taken a bunch out of it, because I would say there might have been maybe 2 or 3 pounds of non-Lego that I pulled out, whether it be like off-brand or just crap. You know what I mean? Like, there might have been just random G.I. Joe or whatever the case. Like, usually that happens, where there's a bunch of random stuff from time to time. But all in all, it's still worth it, especially if there's minifigs in there, because sometimes you can get really good deals. I mean, I've gotten full Marvel sets with awesome minifigs. I mean, I got a Millennium Falcon for like $60, plus a bunch of other pieces with it too. Do you, Mark? Do you buy bulk often?
Not often. I used to once in a while. used Lego is a lot of work. So I'd rather sooner go to Bricklink. It's kind of a rip-off if you find the pieces on Pick-a-Brick versus your actual real-life Pick-a-Brick in a Lego store. But I'd rather just go buy 4 cups of the bricks on the Pick-a-Brick wall or whatever.
Gotcha. Alan says, that's the size I get from my buddy and even bigger for $80 all day. See, yeah, that's a really good deal. That's why I'm cool with him. Yeah, no, I mean, there you go. Electrician-free territory. How's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Lego's the way to go, but it's just you gotta have some time to make it worth your while for sure.
Yep, definitely. Papa says, I went to the guy's house tonight that is getting rid of his Lego. Bricks are in 2-pound bags for $20. See, $10 a pound, that's expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the average rate, but if you're trying to get bulk buy, like that's a person who knows what they have and know the value, so they're going to, they're going to charge that. Versus like I said, this lady, she was just trying to get rid of the Lego. His stuff is like new. Papa says his stuff is like new. Well, there you go. Electrician-free territory, it says all fine. Workload is high, and my Lego is packed away, awaiting a calmer moment or next lockdown. Okay. Thomas Davey says, I'll be back. Cool, Schwarzenegger. Sounds good. But yeah, no, you're right, Mark. It is a lot of work, for sure. It definitely.
Well, shit.
What'd you do?
Misplaced a piece, and now I'm gonna lose my mind looking for it.
Yeah. I hear you on that one. Dion keeps taking my pieces.
Yeah, he would.
The Electrician Free says, I still check out the secondhand stores for Lego, but nothing good or new has been available lately. Yeah, I mean there's spurts where it dries up, and then there's other times where it's just like, holy crap, I wish I saved because there's so much I could buy them, right now.
Right now is a good example of that. Used Lego stores, you got to be on it. Like, if you're not there the day that was put on the shelf, people know what Lego's about now, and it's getting picked over super quick.
Oh yeah. And everybody is trying for a side hustle because they need it right now. So they're like,
that's true.
Oh crap! There's a Lego set here that is at the Goodwill, and they're selling it for $20, and I know I can get it, or I can sell it for $200. Okay, shit, hell yeah.
That's why Lego website's also sparse, is because everyone's getting a side hustle trying to buy all the new Lego and resell it as used Lego.
Well, they don't even need that. They just they buy it as new Lego and from Lego, and then they say it's brand new if it's still in the box. If it's still in the box or bag, Dion's saying, damn straight he takes parts. Damn straight, mofo, damn straight.
Oh, I put that stickered piece down. I just had it.
Papa's saying, I got some of his Lego, and I just checked the prices of some of the parts. I got, one was an eagle for $3. Bricklink says $15. Yeah. Yeah, if it's one of those the older leg or older ego that shit. One of the older eagles, yeah. I mean those go for a decent price. And hey, Papas, I got a community build going on right now. It's a zoo.
You need the $50 eagle shit.
Electrician Free Territory says the new sets in the stores don't impress me. They seem to have gone back to the 90s with simple, unfinished buildings and more expensive. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know Mark didn't want to really talk about it too much in his live stream, but I mean, that Daily Bugle looks fantastic, though.
You think it looks fantastic?
I love how it looks. I mean, skyscrapers. If you really look at skyscrapers, like most of them are gray. Most of them are blue windowed or clear windows. Like it looks like a skyscraper.
But a bit more on the bottom, like some planter boxes or I don't know, something on the bottom. That looks like just a whole lot of gray builds going, like a whole lot of gray window panels going on.
Yeah, I mean, well,
I'm being picky because if I'm spending $400, I'm not looking at it from like I like Lego point of view. I'm looking at it as a direct consumer point of view, and I want my money's worth. So I'm looking at it from a very picky point of view.
Yeah, because I mean, you're a bougie bitch, so it's cool. I get what you mean. Man, you gotta get your money's worth.
Well, to a certain degree, for sure. Like, if I could just come up with that on my own, I'll just make it on my own. Right. If I can just order the parts for half the price versus what Lego's selling the set for, I'll just go do that.
Well, yeah, and that's where when I knew you were going to be on the stream, I didn't comment too much when you were talking about the bugle because I figured we'd probably talk about it here. But yeah, you could probably easily build that set with no issues. I plan on getting 2 of them, and I know, and the reason why is because the parts aside, it's worth it for the minifigures. You could easily sell each of those minifigures for anywhere from $15 to $20 each, and there's 25 of them. Some of them you could probably get for more, especially later on down the line. So if you figure, say on average you get $25 a minifigure, times 20, times 20 minifigures. Because Spider-Man, like, that isn't going to increase in value. That's probably just going to stay a cheap figure. A couple of the other ones might. So you figure $25 a pop times 20 minifigures. I mean, you're easily getting your money back. Especially when it comes to, like, Blade. That'll probably go for, like, $50, $60. Punisher.
So those minifigures are exclusive to that Daily Bugle set, then.
Most of them, yes. Like, and the ones that aren't, like of course, like Spider-Man isn't, Sandman isn't. Let me bring up an accurate picture of it so that I know what. I'm not going to show this picture on there, but I'm just going to go through them. Like Daredevil is going to be, Punisher is going to be, Blade is going to be like exclusive or rare. We've gotten plenty of Mysterio. We've gotten a few Doc Ock, but like it's still going to be slightly on the rare side. Venom, Carnage, that's going to be regular. Peter Parker, Aunt May. I believe Aunt May has only, like, this is the second set she's been in. And I want to say it's a different minifigure from before. So, like, you got exclusive with Peter Parker, Aunt May, Gwen Stacy, Miles Morales, and Ghost Spider. That's common. Firestar is going to be exclusive. I can't remember for Black Cat. Betty Brant is exclusive. J. Jonah Jameson is exclusive. Ben Irwich, Robbie Robertson, Ron, Bernie the cab driver. Those are all, Amber Grant. Those are all going to be exclusive. So you're probably looking at least $25 a piece for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 times 20. That's the set right there.
Are you saying that because they're actually going to be sought after, or just because they're exclusive? Because that could be the difference of like $25 versus $5. If they're sought after, or if they're actually like legit people want them versus they're just in that one set.
Well, I think it's
gonna cost 2 sets to pay for one set, no problem.
Right. I mean, that's the thing. I think most of those minifigures, most of the ones that they're gonna come out with, the random ones, they're gonna be sought after and they're gonna be exclusive. So I'm trying to think of a comparison. Drax the Destroyer. Like that minifigure goes for $30 right now because it's only in 2 sets. That's it. Mantis, same thing. $25 because you can only find it in 2 sets. Now, granted, there is a new set coming out with her, which is great. But Drax isn't. If you looked at the new Marvel sets that are coming out, Drax isn't in that set. So, and a lot of times when they come out with new versions of these minifigs, they're still different. Like, we've got a couple different versions of Sandman. We've got, we've seen a couple different versions of Ghost Rider, right? So when they come out with these new sets, they're still going to be tweaked a little bit so that they're still exclusive. So some of those sets, they may not come out with a new one at all. Like, what is his name? Ondu from Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, they ain't coming out with a new a set with him in it. He died in the second movie. Same with Razorface. They brought out minifigures for those sets, but those 2 characters were killed off, so it's not like they're going to come back. So, I mean, I think it's where those sets are worth it just for the minifigures.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Now,
guys, on Scott's live stream, he's going to teach you how to flip your $500 into $950.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you have a Bricklink store, even if you don't, I mean, you see it all the time on Facebook Marketplace, where you see people selling minifigures for, $15, $20.
Oh yeah, your local stores, Kijiji, Marketplace, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yep. I mean,
and the Avengers Tower, the first Avengers Tower was a good example of that. 'Cause they got some minifigures in there that are going for like $10, $15.
Absolutely. I mean, if it wasn't like Loki is a good one. I mean, I wanted Loki. They recently came out with a new set with Loki in it, which was great. But for a while there, it was going for high dollar.
Bag of gold bricks for $5. I wish I could buy 10 ounces of gold for $5.
I know, right? Let me see. Electrician Free Territory says, Scott, it is like what you do with multiple Lego sets. You buy 2 or 3 same sets and you mock them into a more complete set. But now you've spent 3 times more for the same build, but better in quality. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Because one of the reasons why I want to buy 2 of them is because I feel it's going to be a great set. But if you really look at the interior of the building itself, like, even though it's on a 32 by 32, it's not a full 32 by 32. It looks like more like a 20 by 20. So if that's the case, like, I want to make it bigger. I mean, it deserves to be bigger. So I want to at least get 2 of them. And even though two sets is going to be a little bit more expensive, it is a lot more convenient. Because the one thing that you got to worry about as far as buying those parts off of Bricklink is the same seller going to have all the parts you need. So now you're talking about multiple shipping, and that adds up real quick.
That's another reason why I order from Lego is I might not get exact parts all the time, but I get a good array of bulk parts all the time, and I'm usually not paying for shipping, right? And usually get some kind of bonus, free promo gift with purchase or whatever. So
absolutely. I mean, that's the downfall to ordering from Lego online. One of the only downfalls is that it takes so long. It takes forever.
Yeah.
That's the downfall. And that's the only downfall I see. And that's one of the reasons I don't order from them as much, because it takes forever for me to get stuff in. I mean, when did you order a bunch of fish?
Yeah, those fish haven't even left the warehouse yet.
Yeah, and that was almost a month ago. So my fish have actually, I ordered it during your live stream. I ordered 100 of each, and it now shows shipped. But there's no.
So I checked today because other orders of mine have been shipped. I ordered pretty much 30 of each. Like there's 4 or 5 different kinds. I ordered 30 of each, and they're still sitting in the warehouse.
Yeah. I have a second order. Same thing. I ordered it a week later. It's still sitting in the warehouse. And it's like, that's the drawback. You get really great shipping costs. I mean, $2.95 no matter how much you order. That's epic. I mean, that's epic. But it takes forever to get.
But it's a rip-off for the pieces, because even today, or not today, but the other day I seen 2x2 dark gray bricks on the pick and brick wall. So I got a large cup of them for $20 Canadian. That cup had 227 pieces in it. Well, 200 pieces from Lego.com cost me $56.
Right.
This is $20 for the cup, right?
Yep.
And same with masonry bricks. Masonry bricks are even worse. They're 3 times the price if you see them on the pick and brick wall.
Absolutely.
But most of the time, if you see it on the pick and brick wall and you get a large size cup, if you order it from Lego.com, it's twice as much.
Yep. Yeah. What is it? Make masonry bricks, because I looked it up and I have them on my wish list for Bricklink, and when I do my bulk lug, I'm gonna check it out. But what is it? They're on Lego bricks and pieces for 20 cents each. Pretty much any color is 20 cents each. Versus, if they are actually on your wall, you can fill a pad cup. Here it's $17, but still, $17 or $20. And you can fit a good 400 1x2 masonry bricks on there. Like, you're gonna save money all day.
Yeah.
You're gonna save money all day.
Oh yeah, it's huge. It's huge.
Let's see. I got 2 bags of the dark red bricks, different size bricks, $20. I thought it was a good deal. Dion says, that's an awesome deal, Richard. Yeah, that is. And then he said the same thing as far as sand green. Absolutely.
Graphics here.
Nice. Electrician Free says, well, finally be able to travel to Slovenia in June. I'll take a day off to check out the Lego store in that place. Papa says 10-ounce bag of gold Brix for $5. You read that. And then Alan says, I forgot to tell you, Scott, my Eclipse graphics order came in, and I'm glad you recommended them. Unique part and quality was better than I thought, and I'm not trying to prompt guys, or promote guys, I promise. No, so here's my thing. Their product is great. I had issues with their movie screens. And when I contacted customer service, I didn't get a good response, which I showcased on a review live stream. They basically said, well, you said you could only see them from a certain angle, so it's not that big of a deal. And it's like, well, that's not the point. And they did say, well, if you want to ship them back, we will give you a full refund, but that's the extent that we'll do. But they were like, it has to be shipped back in the same packaging. It has to be in pristine condition. And I'm like, well, you didn't ship it in pristine condition. So I opted just to keep the stuff, and their graffiti walls are amazing. If they would actually have them in stock, I might actually purchase those. But it's still, it still is one of those things where I'm just like, with customer service being not up to par, if there is an issue, like, I just feel like there's really no guarantee that they're not going to say, oh, well, we're just going to ship you crap, so it's cool. But, with that said, their product is good quality if it comes in undamaged.
You know what I got a problem with?
What's up?
Is they're out of stock.
Yeah.
So you got a printer and Lego parts. How are you not running that printer 24/7? Printing some, like, how are you out of stock all the time?
Yeah. I agree with that. I've actually thought about buying a printer.
Hey, you heard it here first. 50-50. We'll buy it. We'll come up with our own logos. We'll come up with our own designs, and 50-50, man. I'll pay for half right now.
I seriously, I thought about it. Like, they're not cheap though. The printers are about $2,500.
Yeah, but if you kept stock in order at $20 a pop,
yeah,
the thing will be paid off in a year.
Yeah.
Plus, we get unlimited parts printed, plus we get 50% of the profit.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. 1,000%. If you are supplying the product and it is constantly being sold out, then you're doing something wrong.
Like, yeah, and I get if it's sold out for a day or two here and there, but when it's been sold out for like 3 months, 4 months straight, you're doing something wrong.
Oh, yeah. You're not paying attention to the market. You're not paying attention to what sells. You're not... I mean, that just goes to show you how your target... Like, that's marketing information. Oh, you have a set that's sold out? Okay. You take a week, you reproduce like another 100 sets. If it sells out like that, okay, that's a very popular set. We need to keep that in stock.
Produce more.
We need to produce more. That means we do, instead of doing a 100 run, we do 200 run. Okay, we put it on there. Shit, if that 200 run sells out in 2 weeks, oh, well, you might want to think about doing a 300 run or a 400 run. Like, I 1,000% agree with you, man.
Yeah, other than the logistics issue and maybe the shit burning down, I'd be into half of that for sure, no problem. That'd be a good business, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's I seriously, I really thought about it because I'm just like, they've got to be making hand over fist. The only, I guess the only issue that I see is if they are ordering bricks directly from Lego and it takes a month to get in, or if they run out of product and you saw I ordered well, I have one right here. Hold on.
Yeah, I can order light bluish gray and dark bluish gray masonry bricks all day long right now. And now I want a logo printed on light bluish gray bricks, right? So if I go like this, now I want some of those logos printed on some light bluish gray bricks. And I can order personally myself some light bluish gray bricks.
Right.
What's the issue with printing a logo on this?
Right. This is exactly. This is one of the ones that I bought. This is a reproduction or a mock, or what is it called? It's basically to represent Gone with the Wind. Okay, but
yeah, and you wanted the Jaws one, didn't you?
No, it wasn't the Jaws. I wanted more graffiti. This one is, instead of Gone with the Wind, it's Build with the Wind. And but it's printed on light bluish gray. I've got another one that's burgundy. If you can order thousands of those, freaking order them and do those runs. You know?
We could though. I could.
I mean, and light bluish gray for me was on my tab wall. I mean,
and you don't even have to put them on masonry bricks, Scott.
No, you don't.
You wouldn't even have to put them on masonry bricks. People would order that up on regular 1x2 bricks.
Yeah.
Damn. Dude, where's your checking account? Where do I send the money?
Electrician-free territory or electrician-free says, time to go to work. Enjoy the upcoming weekend, everyone. Keep on Lego building. See you later, buddy. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Real quick plug. We got, looks like 7 people watching, 4 likes. What's up, guys? Please like, share, and subscribe. Well, you don't like Marco on the stream? I say Marco, I'm sorry. You don't like Mark?
I do got an ugly mug. I will admit to that. No.
Well, yeah, the mug isn't a Lego mug, so it's
right.
You know, it's what do you? It's a beer mug.
How's your build coming along? What do you got there going on so far?
Well, so this is what I got going on right now. So I got this already built. Yeah.
Nice.
So I got this already built. And then I got this little one built right here. And then this is what I'm currently working on right now. So I am on book 3. And I'm about halfway through the book right now. So it's coming along pretty good. I mean, we're making good time, an hour and a half in on book 3. Sounds good. How's your build coming along?
Slow and steady. I haven't been building nothing at all. Been talking too much.
Hey, you're having fun, so that's all that matters, right?
Exactly.
But yeah, I looked it up because there was a guy, I looked it up on YouTube, and there was a guy that showcased, I can't remember the printer now, but he showcased that he was printing custom minifigures. And what he had to do, like, he got this special kind of printer for it, and I looked up the printer, and it was like $2,500 for the one printer, not including ink or anything like that. And he did say in the video that the ink is horrendously expensive, and it's lead-based ink, so you got to like before you do a run, you have to shake it really well because the lead kind of sinks to the bottom, or some shit like that. But anyway, but yeah, I mean, he had to build like in your industry, I guess it would be called a jig.
Yeah.
Like to put the pieces in so that they sit properly when he prints the stuff. But yeah, I mean, he was printing 100 minifigure heads at each run. He built a jig with one, and he even said he was like, I'm contemplating building another one that has 200 heads on it, and then just printing that all at once.
Oh wow! Wow.
I mean, and keep in mind that's minifig heads versus like a 8x10 brick, graffiti or whatever we wanted to do. Who was it? I remember somebody saying that somebody contacted them for a custom build, like a custom design, like graffiti or something for a wall. They contacted Eclipse, and Eclipse wanted like $500 for the custom.
Yeah, I heard that not long ago too. Who was that? I can't remember.
Because I thought about it, like I contacted them, and I didn't at first I didn't make a deal or a big deal about the issue. I actually contacted them initially saying, hey, although I'm not 100% happy, because there's scratches on this stuff, I really love what you're doing, and I really love like what you have to offer. Is there any way that we can team up? Like I can, I may not be a big channel, but I can sit there and whatever you want to send me, I can do reviews for, and really promote this, promote your product because you have really great stuff. And they didn't acknowledge what I was saying at all.
Oh, wow.
As far as that part, they were just like, thank you. And I sent them the link to my review of them, and they were like, thank you so much for the review. You did an amazing job. We're more concerned about the issue that you're having. Can you explain that a little bit? Like, I wasn't even, like, I mean, the email was more about trying to work with them. Because they do have, like, fantastic stuff. It's just, so.
They're all a little bitter about it.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I've thought about buying that printer because, I mean, one of the other things I was going to contact them about is like, I wanted to do custom stuff to where it looked like rocking the mock, like a graffiti that said rock the mock, or a graffiti that said brickheads. Something like that, or some of that fun stuff. But I was like, all right, no.
Wow. And since then, they haven't had any stopped in. So I've looked at all their graffitis in the light bluish gray, nothing.
No, I saw that too,
for months.
Yeah, because like I said, I love their stuff, and I do want those other graffiti walls. That's why it's, it kind of pulls at my heartstring, because it's like the stuff that they produce is great, but like you said, it's never in stock. So everybody thinks it's great, but they never have it.
Exactly. They can kiss my ass.
I mean, we feel that way about Lego. If we show up, or if I show up to the store next Wednesday and I can't get the set, like, I'm gonna be pissed because I really want that set. Like, it's a great set. In fact, I want two of them. I'm having a buddy come with me, and he's gonna buy one, and I'm gonna buy one.
I might do the same thing. I might pay Jacob to come show up with me so I can get two.
But is Jacob gonna want one for himself?
He might, but if he doesn't, he'll be down to making some extra cash.
There you go. What was it? It's funny though because so I oddly enough I don't have as of right now I don't have the new friends set. Okay, I couldn't make it down the hill for the opening for when it.
Your buddy didn't get it for you?
No, so yeah, they did. They actually got it for me, but they had issues at the store because the store was like, you can only buy one. And then he talked to the store manager and said, listen, it's for Scott. And she knew him. She, because they were ambassadors for my lug at one point. And so she was like, all right, as long as you have his VIP card, which they had, they asked me for it, and it's on a different VIP, then you can go ahead. You have to leave, get back in line, and you wait your turn. You can't buy two at the same time. So he had a little bit of issue with it, but he ended up picking me up one, and
right.
So I'm gonna get it next Wednesday when I come down for the other set. But they said that they were shocked that they got so many in. Like they got a ton of them in. And what was it? I looked online, and I want to say that Friends set is still available online.
Yeah, I think so. I checked today too as well. Let's find out right now here. We'll double confirmation us. Lego Friends shop now. Yeah, I can still buy it right now.
Did I?
Available now, no problem.
Oh, I built this wrong. Shit. Yeah. So they weren't. They didn't get the people buying like they thought they were going to, I guess.
And will they will? English. Will they be able to do the same thing with the Avengers Tower? I talked to the guys at my local Lego store. They say it might not sell out because the higher price point, right?
Yeah.
Given the world that is, the state it is, and people, jobs, blah, blah, blah. But it has a little bit better of a following.
Right. You're right. It does. Because it's Marvel. I mean, and I think, because we rarely get, we rarely.
I'm going to stay up. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, no. What were you going to say, real quick?
I'm going to stay up late at night and order it online and show up to the Lego store the day that they release it anyways, just in case.
I thought about that too. I thought about doing that as well. Because that is definitely a good idea. My only concern with that is with that set, I kind of want to build it right away. And I don't know that it's going to be like how fast they're going to ship it out. You know what I mean?
If you're the first 10 people in line, you're going to get one.
Online, you mean?
No, in line, like.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you're front and center in line, you're definitely going to get one. But what I'm saying is, like, as far as ordering it online,
that's a 50-50.
That's a 50-50 if you're going to get it, and then it's also a 50-50 on how fast you're going to get it. Because like when I ordered the Haunted Mansion, I got it in 3 days. But people were telling me that it was on once it became on back order, it was like they couldn't get it for months.
Oh wow. No, well, really, the last year, if you can get it, everything's 50-50. Shipping, getting it, everything's up in the air.
Yeah.
30-second break. Oh, and a piece of pizza.
Hey, get her done, man. What kind of pizza?
$5 pizza, coffee time.
Ah, gotcha. Let's see. Let me head back into chat. Papa says it's the way he is dressed. that people aren't hitting the like button. That's funny. Dion says, yeah, LOL, hit the like, gang. Absolutely. Mike says, Papa says, I want the Daily Bugle. Same here. I want 2 of them. And I think if I go in and as long as like I'm pretty close to the top as far as how many people are there, I think I can get it. Or I think we can get 2 of them. Burrito Boy says, bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. Papa says, I ordered the assembly square, but it's back ordered and they say 60 days before they ship. Yeah, see, to me that's bullshit because my store has them in stock. Like I guess my question is, like, if they are on back order like that, why aren't they reaching out to the stores and saying, hey, this person is like 5 minutes from your house, can you ship them, one of your builds?
100%.
I mean, to me, that would make sense. Burrito Boy says, just popping in before school. Sweet. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it.
What up, Burrito Boys?
Burrito Boys!
We all want the Daily Bugle.
Yeah, for sure. Faux show. Yeah, I ordered an assembly square online a while back, and it took about 2 months. I ordered one of the passenger trains. It took the same. I mean, we both have talked about bricks and pieces. It takes like 2 months to get anything.
Oh yeah, and that's if LEGO doesn't totally overly screw up and send you the same order 3 times in a row for the price of one. Thank you very much.
Hey, I'll take that any and every day. Especially a couple of the orders. Like if they would have screwed up on my mountain order, I mean that was a $370 order of Merps, Lurps, and Blurps or whatever they're called. I wish they had screwed up on that one.
That would have been huge. Mine was still $70 worth of quarter round tiles, burps and lurps.
Yeah.
So I still got in total like 16 burps and 20 lurps free.
Right. Yeah. I mean they hooked you up there. They really did.
I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely. The reason that they didn't screw up on my order though is they upgraded my shipping.
And it was like $400. They didn't want to have to pay for that shit twice.
Oh yeah, I mean they sent it next day via DHL. Do you have DHL?
Yeah, we have DHL.
Okay. Yeah, they overnighted that shit. I got a email that said, "Hey, we're upgrading your wait, what? We're upgrading your package shipping to DHL. You'll get notifications. Here's the information." And then, like within an hour, they said it was shipped, and they had tracking numbers and everything for me. And then, I kid you not, the guy and you know, Mark, like my shit has Like, my area requires the P.O. box. So, but they showed up at my door. Because you still have to put in, you know, my, like, for certain packages, I still have to put in my physical address. I just have to tweak it a little bit so it'll actually ship. And, yeah, they showed up at my door. You know, it was and he was like, "Damn, you got a big ass box." And this was how he actually talked. He goes, "Damn, you got a big ass box from Lego." And I said, "Absolutely." And I brought him into my my garage. I said, "Hey, you want to take a look at my city?" He goes, "What?" And I showed him. He goes, "Holy shit!" They screwed up my order and gave me 1,300 VIP points. Papa said, "Yes, they should pull them from stores to satisfy customers and send the stores one and replace it." Yeah, I mean, if they have it in stock. And hey, Adam, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. We are having fun with Macro Brix, a.k.a. Mark.
We're rocking her out. We're having some fun.
Yeah.
It helps that my long weekend started early.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
I don't have to care about nothing. I don't care about nothing but Lego right now, to be honest.
Yeah. I have a bunch of editing. I have a bunch of editing for the weddings that I'm doing, but other than that, like, I have to take a break or my eyes start to hurt. Because I'm getting old.
That's always fun.
Yeah,
that too, actually.
Papa said this earlier. Mark, no likes because of the way you are dressed. He's dressed fine. He's dressed fine. I mean, he doesn't have his tighty whities on, but you know, he's dressed fine.
That's funny.
But yeah, I mean, we used to do that all the time when I worked for Sears Portrait Studios. If we needed frames and we couldn't get them in a decent amount of time, we just called up other stores. We called up stores that were nearby and said, "Hey, do you got this frame in?" "Yeah." "All right, cool. Ship me some."
Hey, teamwork. That's how the world should work together. It just doesn't, unfortunately.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Alright, you know what? I may need to shut that off because I feel the temperature drop. I feel like the temperature dropped in here. So what, Mark? What's your next mock gonna be? Do you have anything planned other than the Friends?
Underwater. We got the Friends Underwater District. I gotta dig into that Diagon Alley. I gotta do a raised area for Diagon Alley is what I really gotta do.
Nice. Diagon Alley is a really cool
besides
set.
That, what's that, sorry?
No, I was just saying Diagon Alley is a really cool set.
It will be. And then besides that, I gotta do or get ready for the 3-in-1 Lego castle.
Yes. Are you gonna buy just one, or are you gonna buy a couple of them, or? Because I know you already have one of the castles, don't you? I remember you doing a live stream with the castle.
Yeah, I might buy like 8 of those.
You're gonna
I might buy 8 of them, put like 5 of them into one big castle, save 2 of them for resale.
That's fucking awesome. The one thing that so I had mentioned in my streams, I kind of predicted that they were going to come out with a 3-in-1 castle of some kind to follow up, because they did it last year where they did it was the Lego Ideas Pirates of Barracuda Bay, and then that next September they came out with the Pirate 3-in-1 ship. So I was like, well, so then they came out with the blacksmith, and I'm like, watch they come out with a castle set for like a 3-in-1 castle set or whatever to go along with it. And sure enough, they did. But the thing that irks me is I wish they would have given us a different, what is it called? A different, the different knights. They gave us the same knights. Like, I want a competing faction. I want, like, I don't know, the Blue Bears or whatever. Because the one they gave us are, what are they? The Black Ravens?
I agree, and they still might, if they expand the line, they still might do competing factions, but I agree, we should have gotten something a little different than at least the Black Knight, the blacksmith shop.
Yep. Where are my stickers?
But at the same time, maybe that blacksmith shop fits in nicely with the new Creator 3-in-1 castle.
Yeah. I saw somebody built, like, because they get the sets, because, like, you guys, for that set, what is it? You guys get it June 1st, I think, but we have to wait until August 1st?
No, we gotta wait till August 1st, too.
Oh, I thought there was a couple sets that were like that, where you guys, or not you, sorry, London or overseas, across the pond, they're getting it June 1st, but we gotta wait until August 1st. North America has to wait.
Oh yeah, they probably get them first across the pond, but man, if you guys gotta wait till August 1st, we probably gotta wait till like August 9th or something stupid.
Yeah, sorry.
That's how it goes.
I'm off screen right now because I gotta turn off the air.
Or probably like an August 11th sideshow special or something silly.
Yeah, because I think I saw somebody, and they're probably an ambassador or something, but I saw somebody, they built and reviewed all 3 sets. And if
North America, I think all of North America is August 1st for all those releases versus the rest of the world.
Let me read.
Oh snap! You know what I seen today's spot?
What?
The Everybody is Awesome set.
Yes. Hold that thought real quick.
Man.
Hold that thought real quick. Let me read chat real quick so we don't lose it. Thomas Davey, hey Adam, everybody, happy Friday to you, sir. Adam says, thanks Thomas Davey. Papa says, Mark, no likes because of the way you're dressed. Papa says, making fun from your stream earlier. Adam says, hey Thomas Davey, what's your latest Lego project? Thomas Davey says, I've been building stuff from the Lego Games book, as well as chipping away at 31108 3-in-1 camper van. All right. And they're asking each other, how about you? All right. So, yeah, the Everything is Awesome set. What are your thoughts, man?
I don't know what it costs Canadian versus I thought it was only $35 American.
Yeah.
That might be Canadian or is that American?
I believe it's going to be 35 US, but it's like 39 Canadian. There's like not much of a difference.
Even if it was 45 Canadian, you get, what was that, like 10 monochromed minifigures?
Yeah, I believe it was like 11 or 12, actually, but yeah.
Solid. Each minifigure is, let's say, average $3. Plus, if they're monochrome, I'd have to go through a bit of work to make that happen. I'm going to average those probably about $5 to $7 each minifigure.
Yeah. Yep.
Plus the tiling, plus, damn, that thing's a piece of artwork in general. That thing is sweet.
And to be honest, at that price point, like, it's going to be flying off shelves. It really is.
Yeah.
I mean,
buy as many as you can.
Yeah.
Buy as many as you can.
People are going to be buying them to resell them. People are going to be buying them as a collector. People are going to be buying them to actually build with them. Because I mean, I'm not a display kind of guy. So, but that set, like, my first instinct, because I don't know if you know this, but I do have plans on building a Lego factory, and that could easily be the outside or the top of the Lego factory building.
Yeah, it could. What I'm looking at is I would like to do a couple pieces of city artwork throughout my city, and those would play into how I could do some city artwork throughout the city.
Hell yeah!
Having monochrome figures there.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Like, double hell yeah! You can. I mean, that's just, you know, as I said with the other sets. Here you go. Here's my wallet.
Lego's doing a good job this year with that for sure, eh?
Right? Like, they got, I mean, I'm excited for Daily Bugle. I'm excited for the city sets with all the animals. I'm excited. They have the castle. They have, everybody's saying it's the continuation of Diagon Alley, but it doesn't make sense. But they have Hogsmeade coming out, which will go.
I've seen that one. Yeah.
But Hogsmeade, if you know anything about Harry Potter, Hogsmeade is not in Diagon Alley. So that's where it doesn't really make sense, but it's still a modular quality building.
Yeah, but if it looks good, it fits into the whole Harry Potter theme, like you say, though, right?
Yep.
It's going to be like an $8,000 Lego year, I tell you.
That's all?
No, that's just buying one of the basic of the ones you want.
Absolutely. It's nuts, but, you know, yeah. I mean, holy shit, man. You know, last year wasn't too bad, but this year, holy shit. Holy shit.
Which makes me believe that next year has to be just as good. Because why would Lego... It makes more sense to Lego drag out all these great sets for 2 or 3 years versus just 1 year and half of the next 2 years suck, right?
Yeah.
Because they could get so much more money out of us if they staggered them properly versus all at once. But if next year is going to be just as crazy and the year after that is going to be just as crazy, well, then they might as well just back us all up. Backlog us all up. But
well, and I was talking to Mike actually about this earlier, in that I think what they are doing is, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing more than run, as far as the design side, if they're doing more than one run at a time. So, like, because if you look at, like, the video line, that thing just came out in what, February? And they already have a Series 2 announced and showcased? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, okay, we need 20 sets, we need these minifigures and all of that, and then they divide it into two series. So that they're planning ahead. Say again?
I can see that as long as they're pushing it in the proper way, not like, you know, they release 10 Harry Potters, we're all bankrupt that next year. They release 10 Harry Potters next year. Well, now next year we can't afford nothing, right? As long as they stagger it properly. to get the most out of us.
Yeah. And I hope that they back off a bit too, because I feel like,
Because I can't afford it yet.
well, not only that, but like it's not just, affordability, it's also the time. I mean, how many sets do you have in your backlog? I have a good 150. You know what I mean? And that doesn't include the sets that are going to be coming out soon. And I think like they're getting a false sense of success because everybody is at home and they have the time to build. But once everything opens back up, they might have the money to build, but they don't have the time.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Then they're going to be just like us. Then they're going to be building up a backlog, right? Then they're going to be nothing more than a Lego addict, just like us.
Right? Or they're just going to stop buying, and that's going to diminish sales.
A bit, but it's no more than Ford or Chevy releasing a hot vehicle that year. Their sales blew up a little bit. Next year the vehicle sucked, or they canceled the vehicle, so then their sales die down. Like, everything's up and down a little bit, but if they plan it properly and strategically, instead of releasing 10 $300 sets in 1 year and bankrupt you and bankrupt me. I mean, they're not going to bankrupt us. We're going to buy it anyways.
Right.
But they can release 5 in a year, and then we're going to buy 3 of those sets the first year, 3 of those sets the next year, 3 of those sets the next year, versus one, just to stay in the game, so to say, right?
Yeah. All right. Real quick, would you mind reading chat? I got to pee real quick, so would you mind reading chat and addressing what they say?
Yeah, how far do we gotta go back? We'll go back to they screwed up my order and gave me 1,300 VIP points. Adam saying happy Friday, yay. Damn, you're on Friday already? That must be nice, Adam. Thomas saying, hey, Adam. Thomas is joining the Friday gang and all. That must be nice. Papa saying, Mark, no likes because the way you are dressed. We've talked about that. I am dressed like a hooligan. I get that a little bit. I do look like a little bit of a hooligan. It's not my fault. It's just the way I was born. That's funny. Papa saying, Lego repeats things and puts them in different sets like New and Infinity Sega. Exactly. And Police Station and Fire Station. How many of these sets have been beaten to death? I agree, Richard. I agree. Night, y'all. I gotta go to bed. Richard, you peacing out. We will see you soon, I'm sure.
See you later, Richard.
Nice. Scott picked that one up right quick. I have a problem buying Series 21 Centure minifigs. Minifigs in general are kind of a funny hit and miss for me. Certain ones I like, certain ones I hate. They're a funny hit and miss. Aussie Adam Brix, that's a cool problem. Thomas Levy, are you army building? If you're collecting certain ones, makes sense. If you're army building. I like the was it 20, 21, 19, I'm not sure. They had like the, what do you call it, the Viking, and they had the medieval guy with the swords and the shields. Those are super cool. Aussie saying 4 p.m. on a Friday, first beer nearly gone. First beer, about 9 deep. I don't want to admit too much here, incriminate myself. I'm happy you're on your Friday already, though. We're on a Thursday over here in the western side. Dion saying a good night and a hello. All right, yeah, Scott, back to you. I'm spilling and sweating here.
Okay, sounds good. So, I actually heard a couple, or I heard most of the comments. Ozzy Adam had said, "Time to get a second job to support Lego Habit." Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, that's definitely that that's definitely going to be required at this point. So I hear you on that one. I as far as the series minifigures, I kind of missed the boat on those. I mean, because Mark, I barely started, building and stuff a couple of years ago, and I wasn't really into collecting all the minifigures, but I feel like that was an error. Because I would love some Viking stuff for like, one of the projects that I have in my mind to do in the future is a museum, and having Viking, that would be really cool to have. But unless I pay a little bit of a higher dollar to re-get those, figs, or they come out with a new Viking set, I won't have them.
I think to buy a couple at a higher price, if they're $8 each, and you gotta buy a couple at a higher price. As long as you're not looking to go back and buy series like 1 through 13, which I'm not looking to do either. I missed out on that boat, and I'm not looking to collect all the minifigures. It's nice to have a couple collections, like for me, the Disney, the Simpsons, Looney Tunes. Other than that, the rest of them, meh. If you need a couple beekeepers, you get a couple beekeepers. If you need a couple dog walkers, you get a couple, dog walkers.
Yeah.
But to go back and collect them all, they're going to sit in a case on your wall, and it's going to cost you, what, probably $3,000? I don't know. It's not worth it.
Yeah. I mean, like I mentioned before, I'm not a display guy as far as putting those on the wall. I've seen a bunch of people do that. Even in my lug, like there's one lady, I can't remember her name. I think her name's Angela. She has seriously the whole wall completely covered with every minifigure known to man. And my wall is a good 16, 20, 25 feet long. So and she has easily cleared that, and it's just crazy. I mean, she's obviously been collecting over time, but I'd rather see those minifigures in my city walking around versus sitting on a wall collecting dust.
Exactly. And everyone has their forte or collections, or you tune into this channel because they do this or that. And I don't want to be collecting minifigures or every Lego set that Lego ever made. I want to be making product. I want to be making city. I want to be making angles. I want to be... Actually, you know what? Now that I say that, I want to be the guy that makes random angles out of stuff. Whether it's the Birch Bookshop, whether it's the raised platform areas, I want to be making stuff at an angle that shouldn't be done. That's breaking Lego's rules. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I mean, your bookstore is fucking amazing, dude. I wish I was that good at those angles. I mean, and that's where I've kind of branched out, seeing what you did with that bookstore. That's where I'm starting to do more, try more angle stuff. What is it? One of the the 4-story apartment complex where on the one side was my surf shop and the other side is my gun shop. I don't do those angles that much. I mean, just trying new stuff and stuff like that. I mean, that makes the city that much more unique. You know what I mean? I mean, sometimes it can get pretty boring just having nothing but rectangle or square buildings.
Exactly, the same stuff that everyone else does. And now that I look back on it, I shouldn't have been inside my head as much doing that birch bookshop or doing the raised platform areas. You gotta have more fun with it, I think, as more as getting inside your own head and stressing about how it looks. Because if it doesn't look how you want it to look, you just rip it apart and redo it.
Right, and that's the best part of Lego is that you can actually do that. I mean, that's what it's meant to do. Lego Motion Pictures, how's it going, my friend? Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. I am excited because we have the one, the only, Mark from Macro Brix.
Super cool. Much appreciated. Thank you.
No worries, man. Yeah, but that's where, when you, I saw I think one of the first videos that I saw of yours was you mocking that brick store out, or that bookstore out. And I was just like, that's fuck yeah. Like,
that teal one, like was it the toy shop bookstore one or what?
No. The Birch bookstore. That's like one of that's one of the first, like, not videos. Sorry, the first live streams that I hit of yours was you building that, and it wasn't the very first one. It was probably like part 2 or something like that, where you were just rocking it out, and I was like, fuck yeah, like that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's amazing shit.
That's something different.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, like,
exactly.
You're definitely going to never see that anywhere else. And that's why I was just like, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, I mean, looking back, because I thought mine was awesome, and then yours just fucking blew me out of the water, and I'm just like, holy shit, man. Hell yeah. I mean, I almost want to... How many did you use on that set?
I used 4 plus a whole bunch of my own parts.
Holy cow.
But most of that 4 went to the teal townhouses that I wanted to have in the background behind it.
I gotcha. Yeah, I don't, I mean, I put together 3, and I'm pretty sure I had a bunch of pieces left over. Or no, I didn't have many pieces left over because I built one as is, and then I technically combined 2. I built one as is, and then I combined 2. But the 2 that I combined, it was more like a mirror build, to where it looked, it was kind of the same on both sides, but reversed, so that it came together in the middle.
Nice. I'm gonna give a little bit of honesty right now. I was cruising around Pinterest, and I seen a Birch bookstore Pinterest picture, if you will, that was at a curved angle like that. And as soon as I seen that, I was like, fuck yeah, I gotta build that son of a bitch. I got a couple of buildings in my city that I have copied straight from pictures.
All right, so let me go to your channel and unsubscribe now. No, I'm kidding.
It's fair. Except for the fact that I smashed the 2 weapon kits I
had. Well, I mean, you got my sub back if you're smashing weapon. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah. Dude, those things blew up like no tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, it just, that like, I don't mind off-brand. I mean, and everybody probably knows this as well. I'm that guy that says, you know what, build what you want to build. It's your city. Like, who am I to tell you, hey, you shouldn't build like this or whatever? Plus, I mean, for the most part, the only thing in my city that is not Lego are the plates, the base plates, and the road plates. I do try to build the majority of my stuff with Lego, but you know what? That's just a personal preference. I mean, you build what you want to build. The only thing I have against Leppin is I've literally seen them not just steal from Lego, but like the moment somebody submits for Lego ideas, they literally produce that set. And that is what, I mean, Lego is a billion-dollar company, you know what I mean? They're not hurting, but don't steal from the little guy. Like, that's not cool.
No, I like the ones that are come up with their own, like they're completely their own theme or their own subdivision or whatever, but they have their own unique feel to them, even, right? They don't even feel like Lego as much as they are a Lego brick.
Mm-hmm.
They just got their own unique feel to them. I think what they call Exebo or something like that.
Yeah,
they're a good one.
Like I said, I don't know much about the only off brands that I kind of know about are like Mega Constructs and Witcher or in Playmobil. You know, they're kind of a variation on that. Strictly Brix, those I know, all that. But yeah, I mean, it just varies. Everybody drinking, nice. I feel like I should have a drink. How about I have a drink?
Cheers.
No. I mean, I know it's not peer pressure or anything. You know, I'll snag a sip of something with you guys. I haven't had one in a while.
Maybe 2 minutes, maybe 1 minute.
This thing's frozen shut. Oh, there we go. All right, y'all got your glasses? Adam, Dion. Oh, Macro chimed in chat. I was like, wait, what's going on? Lego Motion Picture. Cheers to all of you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Wait. Hold on. Let me. Oh, that's all that's all ice. I was like, wait, what is going on at the bottom of this? All right, so cheers, guys. Wait, I'll wait for Mark to get back.
Wait, I'm in. Cheers.
Oh shit, that is frozen.
That belt up real quick. Cheers. Nice.
Oh, that's good.
Best live stream ever. Cheers.
Sorry, I gotta have a little bit of a chaser.
Man, we are awesome. We are awesome up over here.
Everything is awesome.
I'm saying cheers. Tom was saying cheers. Dion's saying cheers. Right on, man. And if we could, we'd have like 8 of these recliners lined up. We'd have 8 of these recliners lined up. We still have a foosball table. We probably need a pool table. We need a big screen TV. We need a bong or 2 in the middle. Probably an electric bong. Plus a water bong. No?
Hey, get her done, man.
These apartments, these are full-scale apartments, I tell you. Like, this is almost a full base plate. I'm impressed.
Well, what? I don't see. That's the thing. We can't see what you're building. Are you building the front set?
Oh yeah, you can't see. I guess you can't. All you can see is my ugly mug.
No, I mean if you
I can switch the camera. Can I?
You can probably. Well, you might be able to switch the camera.
Let's see. Yeah, let's put this back together and I'll try to switch the camera.
Either that or angle your camera down so that we can see. I don't know if you can angle it down because we see the roof of your basement.
Video. Let's see, camera. Could be some way to choose an option here. Shit. Let's choose the option here. Pop out. Full screen.
No, it's going to be
Oh, no.
to put your cursor on the video or on the where you see our faces, and there should be a little video screen with an arrow down. Click the arrow down, and it should give you all the options for your cameras. As long as you don't have OBS or something else running, you should be good.
You're a fucking genius, Scott. Okay, let's try that one. Let's try this one. Okay. No, they're all the same. Shit. Are they all the same?
That I don't know.
Okay. Well then.
Can you angle? Is this your laptop camera?
Yeah.
Angle it. Just angle it. Can you angle it down a little bit? Because there's like a lot of room above your head. Like
I can, but it's funny because it says UBS camera number 3, UBS camera number 2. I got like 4 different cameras, but they all look the same.
Oh. What's under there? Hold on.
Nothing special. Just full size base plate. But I mean, you could have Scotty, you could have Thomas, you could have Scott, you could have me, you could have Dion, you could have Matt, you could have us all.
Yeah, there you go.
What are we missing? If we're missing you, we could probably have you in over here plus a pool table.
Yeah, there you go. It is a big set. So that's just one apartment, right?
That is just one apartment. That's right. We still got Monica and Rachel's apartment to build.
So, do you have a random 32 by 32 plate that you can compare it to? Like, yeah. How big is that thing? And that's just one side. How big is that?
We'll use an open one. So copy intersection base plate. Does it show? I'm going to lift her up. There we go. So turn the show. Turn the shows.
Put it on top of it. How much does it go over it?
Oh, it's
like stack it on top of it. Is it
almost 33 then down? It's almost 33.
So
33.
So it's bigger.
29 studs.
Yeah, so it's bigger than a base plate, or just same size, and that's just half the build.
That's just one, yeah. And then you get a hallway, right? You get a hallway, and then you get Rachel and Monica's apartment. So this thing is going to be massive. Damn.
Yeah, I mean it's
massive.
Yeah, it's definitely a big build, and like some people are saying, yeah, when they get it, or now that they've got it, they're going to merge it with Central Perk. But and that's my plan, to be honest. But seeing how big it is, I either have to modify my Central Perk, because my Central Perk is a 32 by 32 modular building. So I either have to modify my build to match that, or I have to modify that build to match mine.
If you're going to fit Central Perk in this all together, we're Central Perk. Here. You're going to have to put Rachel and Monica's apartment on top of Joey and Chandler's. Because here's Central Perk. This isn't going to show the camera very well at all. Okay, so here's Central Perk.
Uh-huh.
Here's Joey and Chandler's apartment.
Yeah, but it doesn't line up perfectly, right?
No, it doesn't, but you'd have to modify it. So if you want it to be a modular, you have to put Rachel and Monica's apartment on top of here, right?
Right.
You can't put it over here. You're going to have to put it on top of here.
But what I'm getting at is, as of right now, it doesn't match. But, I can't remember who... I think it might have been Thomas. It's either Thomas or Davey sent me, or maybe it was Danny, sent me the diagram of, I can't look it up because you're on there. But they sent me, like, Lego messed up and put a diagram on there, and they showcased that the apartments that they just came out with have actual expansion sets. Those are just the living rooms. The doors that are along the walls open up to bedrooms and bathrooms and stuff like that. So it's going to be actually even bigger. If those things do come out, it's actually going to be bigger than what we actually have now. And what we are getting, what we just got in that set is bigger than the Central Perk. So you can't just fit, without modifying it drastically, you can't just fit all of that on top of Central Perk. But, I mean, I'm eager to get my hands on it. Say again?
100%, you'll have to make Central Perk way, way, way bigger.
So then that begs the question: do you want to make it that big, or do you want to, modify it down to make it smaller? That's the dilemma, right?
I would put Central Perk, and then I would probably make like my own custom coffee or pizza shop or hemp shop or like bong shop or something, and then I think the rest will fit on top. Like, honestly, Scott, you're gonna figure out how to make all these apartments plus the Big Bang Theory plus the new Seinfeld not released yet. You're gonna make all those into one massive, cool mod apartment. You know you're going to.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm going to. So
I'm torn. So I don't have Big Bang Theory right now, and I looked it up, and it's going, like, on Amazon. If I wanted to buy it, it's like $250. So
I'll mail you a set of instructions.
That would be amazing. Well, you probably don't even have to do that because they're free online.
They're free. Yeah, they are.
So I could probably just look it up and see, I didn't even, as much as I do that with every other freaking set, I'm surprised I didn't think about that.
Big Bang Theory was before our time, though. Like, we didn't even think twice about Big Bang Theory, though, right?
Yeah. But I mean, I can definitely look that up and see what parts I need. I can't for the life of me think that there's too many parts that are, I mean, the minifigs are obviously going to be exclusive, but outside of that, I don't know that anything else is really all that special, is it?
No, as long as he can represent the apartment build in the overall structure of your custom mock, I think it's all going to play into it, right? Like Seinfeld, Big Bang Theory. I don't know, maybe they're going to do a Will and Grace. I don't know, like, how far are they going to go into this? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and it's all about, I mean, that's the thing. All of these are idea sets. So, I mean, it's whatever makes it to 10K, and then whatever they decide to make out of the ones that hit 10K, right? I mean,
it is, but not no more, though. Like, Central Perk was an idea set. Monica and Chandler's apartments in these expansions are straight Lego cash cows, are they not?
Well, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like, the blacksmith was an idea set, and then they followed it up with the castle later on this year. Last year, the Pirates of Barracuda Bay was an idea set, and then they followed it up with the 3-in-1. This is the same thing as what they did with those. So there's no real difference. This is just a follow-up to the idea set. So, I mean,
it is, but I feel like this is an extra level, though.
Oh, I agree with you on that, for sure. I mean, I 1,000% agree with that. It looks like a way higher upper level, kind of a build or expansion.
Yeah, they didn't just stop at the apartments. Like if they just stopped at the apartments, okay, fine. But if they're adding on bedrooms and bathrooms and whatever down the street, fine. Like now people are gonna be full on like mocking the shit out of this, right? Like they're gonna be full on building. We're not building Emmett's apartment here. We're building like Monica and Rachel Chandler, Joey's fucking friends. That's iconic shit.
Absolutely. I mean, like I've seen the idea sets where people did, what is it, dinosaurs. I've seen Fresh Prince. I've seen Family Matters. Like
Two Broke Girls.
Thomas Davey is saying Two Broke Girls. Yeah, I mean they can create a whole huge line out of this, and seriously, people would line up outside, going around the building several times. Like, especially if they bring in those, those cool ones like I said, Family Matters, Full House, Mr. Belvedere, Webster, Punky Brewster. Like, they start bringing in all that stuff. People just, Saved by the Bell for a high school. Take my money. Take my money.
Well, why don't they though? That's the kicker. Is why don't they? Is it a license agreement? Is it like controversial versus society? Like what's stopping you? If me and you can think of this, what's stopping Lego from thinking of this?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they've just got so many things on their plate that they want to do. They're just giving people room to come up with those. You know what I mean? Like, because think about it, if you have a whole fan base that are willing to design shit for you, you just got to pick out what you think will sell. Why, you know what I mean? Like, why hire designers to design those sets when you can have Joe Schmo, you can have Mark from Macro Brix design one for you, and then all you have to do is tweak it for mass production.
But that's exactly it. Look how much they've mass-produced their consumers. Like, us as consumers, damn, we're on the hook for like a good 15, 10 grand this year. Like, if you want to keep up, like, you're on the hook for a lot of coin, right?
Oh, yeah.
Versus if they stretch it out, versus Punky Brewster this year and Care Bears next year and Full House the year after that, right? Like, they could have a more strategic plan versus what they did this year is they just slammed us with a whole bunch of great shit.
Yeah. And I think that is a product of the designers stepping up and going, you know what? We're seeing what people are doing. We need to step up our game. And I think it's also technology too, because, it's not like they're sitting there with, the bricks in hand. They're designing this shit via digital designer first, or, studio, and, they're just cranking this shit out. Let me read chat real quick. Thomas says, the pros call it headroom. Scott, he's referring to the space above your head. Yeah. Shut up, Thomas. It wasn't Thomas Davey, or Thomas or Davey. He's probably talking about the expansion on the apartments. Thomas says Two Broke Girls would be great. See, I didn't watch that show, but I know the one actress, isn't she in Marvel now? She's the quirky scientist. Is that the same girl that was in that show?
So she's the hot one? She's probably the hot one.
I don't know. Dion says, I'd like to see someone do that 70s show. I believe somebody has.
That would be good.
That would definitely be a good one. And then to go along with it, you have like what's that show? Happy Days. Like to go right along with it. That'd be cool. Have the Fonz in there and shit. Ron Howard. Adam says, cheers, the pub. Dion says, oh yeah. The Care Bears. Fraggle Rock, Thomas is saying. Fraggle Rock would be cool. I remember. I remember Fraggle Rock. Down at Fraggle Rock. That'd be cool. But yeah, I mean, I think they're just kind of sitting on. I can't find my sticker sheet. I don't know what the hell happened to it. I think they're just banking on the fact that us, brickheads, because I'm not going to call us AFOLs. I hate that name. I think they're just banking on the fact that us brickheads are sitting there going, you know what? Let's think up this shit and put it together and see if people like it. And then they just, get her done.
Yeah, they do.
Because, yeah, like I said, I mean, there's no point in hiring a designer for, $50,000-$60,000 a year when you got Joe Schmo that they're going to get right, exactly. They're going to design it for free, and then if it does hit big, what are they paying them? 1%? I mean, granted, 1% to Joe Schmo is great, but it's not, $60,000 a year, and most projects cost or most projects take 2 years to produce.
That's a good point. Like, I wonder what the idea is, producers of the iconic sets, like anything from the Birds to the Barracuda's Bay to Wally. Like, what did they make for that run of the whole set, the whole ideas, right? Like, what did Buddy make for Barracuda's Bay from start to finish?
I wouldn't be surprised, like, because I believe they get 1%. So if the line made $1 million, that's $10,000. No, that's 10%. No, that's 10%. 10% of $1 million is 100,000. So if he's only so if he's only getting 1% and that line made $1 million, I mean that's only $10,000 to him. I mean, granted, it's $10,000 more than he had before he started, but I mean, and maybe it does $10 million, so he's looking at $100,000. Cool, but like I said, he's only getting 1%. So I mean, like I said, if they're getting 1% off of $1 million, that's $10,000. They just paid somebody to produce a brilliant set for $10,000 versus paying a designer $60,000 a year for 2 years to design a set. Does that make, you know what I mean? They're saving money by having Joe Schmo do all those.
Oh yeah, down like large.
Because I believe the commission's only like 1%. So I mean, yeah, $10,000 is great, but it's, I mean, compared to what Lego is making, it's nothing. And half the time they're not even producing the exact same set that you designed. So all that work is going to nothing. I mean, the blacksmith? If you look at the blacksmith that they produced and you looked at the original blacksmith, they look similar, but you can tell there's drastic differences. You know what I mean? You still with me, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Why, do you want that glazed look in my eyes or what?
A little bit, yeah. I asked I said, you know what I mean? And you were like, just kind of looking into the camera.
No, I know what you mean. I'm just looking for a part at the moment. I'm using my mind for a part.
No worries.
We're out. Who's that part though?
Dion took it. Dion took it. I fully believe Dion took it.
Yeah, he would.
But yeah, I mean.
Yeah, they'll get rid of all. Thomas says they'll get rid of all designers within time. Well, again, if they can, like Scott was saying, if they can rely on all the consumers and all the AFOLs who want to come up with ideas and rely on us for ideas, they'll cut their designers. Yeah, they would. Why would you not, though?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they already cut them, and that the designers that they do bring in are just like freelance people. You know, they're not like solid, full-time workers. They might just be, part-time as Mickey D's, and they just say, hey, we need this set. Here's what we're gonna pay you. I mean, like there's obviously they probably have some designers on hand just because, I mean, with some the recurring lines like the Friends doll set, the city theme sets, the Star Wars shit. I mean, they have to have some designers on there, but I mean, yeah, you pay them a fraction of the price and not have any of the liability or anything like that. Shit, go ahead.
Might as well, exactly.
Especially
if you're something that is funny anyways, you might as well.
Right. Especially and if you really think about it, the quality of the designs that are coming from Brickheads far surpasses what Lego is producing.
Big time.
I mean, the blacksmith. I mean, holy shit! The quality on that thing, the level of details, all of that. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Wait! I gotta take a step back here because I got Dion drowsing me here. Let me take a quick minute. Oh yeah, Home Care Bears. Trichome Bears.
I think he's referring to you mentioning Care Bears.
Care Bears. You can't even spell properly, Dion. Come on, bro, get it together. I was saying Fragile Rock. Dion saying Fragile Rock would be sweet. Fraggle.
Yeah, Fraggle Rock. Yeah, Fraggle.
Like Fraggle? Oh yeah, I'm saying yes. And Thomas, baby. Excuse me, Thomas. And yeah, they'll get rid of all the designers in time. Yeah, where are we designing from? We just mentioned that. We're gonna out-design them. We're gonna show you how it's done. You know what I'm saying? Good save, Mark, but it is mine. What is yours? What is yours, Dion? Isn't it past tour, pass out time, Mark? Dion, that doesn't even make sense. Like, if it's your past tour, pass out time. Isn't it past tour, pass out time, Mark? I don't know. Isn't it past your pass out time, Dion? Past your tour to yours, your tour? No, Dion, when you're saying tour, do you mean your, or when you're saying your, do you mean sure? I'm confused slightly.
No, so let's be fair to Mark, guys. All right, Mark, what number beer is that?
Wait, do I gotta count? We got, that one has a sip in it left. Well, we're spilling 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.5.
All right, so no, you passed out at 15 last time, so You still have 5.5 beers in you, man.
Oh, you guys, I'm nowhere near past now. you sober asses are gonna pass out before I do, guaranteed. I still got like 8 steps of this French bill to go. Actually, look at this piece. We just found that one. We're good to go.
All right, so to recap my build, I just finished the build.
And what the hell? Are you going to bring out this Dr. Pepper?
It's Diet Dr. Pepper, yes.
We're hoping for like a ball of Kraken or like Captain Morgan's or something. You bust out some Dr. Pepper?
No, so here's the honest truth. So, I don't have a whole lot of alcohol in my house.
At least we know who's entertaining the stream here, shit.
I only have the moonshine that's in my freezer, and I don't drink that much of it. I only special occasions or from time to time. But my I have alcoholism in my family and in my wife's family, so we don't have that much alcohol here, just because it's a concern. So that is I don't have much, but I am a fiend when it comes to Diet Dr. Pepper and Diet Coke. Let's see, Dion laughing. Dion says, love it, piss off. I've had 9 beer now, so cheers, bro. So you guys are on the same number. Like, no need to clown him. You guys are on the same number of beers.
The kicker is who's going to hit that front stoop the first, because that might be the train wrecker right there. Now, I gotta ask, Scott, though, which is number one, the Dr. Pepper, the Diet Coke? Which is the go-to?
I prefer Diet Dr. Pepper.
Nice.
Yeah. I am definitely a Diet Dr. Pepper guy, first and foremost. Actually, if you want to be technical, so my normal go-to is Diet Dr. Pepper. But, like, if there was a line of diets where it was like Diet 7-Up, Diet A&W Root Beer, Diet Cream Soda, Diet Dr. Pepper, and Diet Coke, I would probably reach for the Diet Cream Soda first. It's just I don't get that much of it because it goes through my system faster than Mexican food. So... So root beer and cream soda. I don't like dig into that much, but I still would prefer that over anything else. But Diet Dr. Pepper is definitely my go-to.
Dr. Pepper is my go-to soda. I love Dr. Pepper more than Pepsi, Coke, root beer. Well, the root beer is pretty darn good, but I like them all.
Alright, well, since we're continuing on, I might as well build this one of these small sets, too. Macro Brix, Diet Dr. Pepper, $10 Canadian. Nice. Nice, well, thank you very much. Macro. What you want, bro? You know the drill.
I'm going to push it to the limit, especially since we don't got no lag between you and I. What's the hardest? What's the hardest you got? Push-ups, burpees, chin-ups, push-ups.
You know what? I haven't done burpees, so I'll do some burpees.
You got cinder blocks full of lead lift above your head or what?
No, I don't have anything like that. But I'll do some burpees, bro. good news is I got plenty of room because I do have to move these bins because I pulled them out, but I have plenty of room because, like I said, I'm gearing up to. I got to empty this whole section out so that I can put in those frames and the framing and the table. So I got plenty of room, but all right, 10 burpees. Let me stretch. Oh, that was good. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. 9. Oh shit. 10. Oh shit. Oh. Ozzy Adam, $2 super chat. Oh shit. Thank you so much, Adam. Thank you so much, Mark. Hold on, let me catch my breath. Adam says, I understand, Scott. I can relate. Dr. Pepper rules, Dion says. Dion says, Scott, don't you owe us 2 streams worth of exercises? Yes. Yes, I do. Get her done, Mark. All right. 2 streams. Yes. Hold on, let me catch my breath. All right. So, 2 streams. 80 a stream. That's 160. So that's 50. 53 of each. See, I can be exhausted and do math at the same time. So, 53 jumping jacks. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 51, 52, 53. All right, jumping jacks done. Oh. Mark, you said, wait, what? Where did these come from? Where did what come from? Three reaches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 50. 1, 2, 3. 53 of those. So jumping jacks done, reaches done. Just got to do knee ups. All right, knee ups. 53 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20. 30. 40. I'm exercising and Mark's in there eating pizza. Nice. 50. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 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 Oh, shit. All right. Crushing it. Thank you. Good work. The exercise. Yes. Oh. I owe Adam too. One, 2. Oh, there you go, Adam. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, Mark, you're killing me, bro. Alright, I'm not doing burpees on that one. What you want, bro? Jumping jacks, reaches, or knee ups. And thank you so much, man. Like that really does mean a lot. Like, not only did you hop on the stream last minute to hang out with me, but I mean, you just donated 25 Canadian dollars, so that's awesome. Thank you much, man. A breather? No, that's not how it works, man. That's not how it works. I'm not doing push-ups. Well, I could probably do regular push-ups. Not burpees, but regular push-ups. I could probably rock out 15 push-ups. The jacks. All right, cool. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Thank you again, Mark. Appreciate it. Really does mean a lot. Seriously, dude. I keep looking at this camera, but it's this camera here. Look at the arms fly. Yeah. Got the guns. Got the guns show. Hold on. Got the gun show. Oh, fly. I hear you. Is your mic still on, or?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I figured you were two, and that's why you weren't talking, so.
So I was typing on one device, reading the other. My bad.
No, you're good, man. And like I said, thanks so much for all the donations. I really do appreciate it, dude.
Instead of watching, I should have been matching you. I should have been doing the same amount.
Yeah.
I can't donate and expect from you if I can't do the same amount. Shit.
Well, get her done. Dion says, Scott is packing heat, man. Yeah, I got a stomach full of farts. That's all the heat I got right now.
That's going to be my new rule. Every donation I make to Scott, whatever I expect from him, I should expect from myself. So if you got to do 15 push-ups or pull-ups, I got to do 15 push-ups or pull-ups.
That's awesome, man. Yeah,
that should be fair. Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely do it together. I know Boone, he started doing the same thing. He's like, he wanted to get in shape, and he had stopped by the stream a while back, and he was like, that's awesome that you're doing that. Like, that inspires me. So, you know how it is. I'm an influencer like that. I'm just kidding.
Hey man, influencers are influencers, exactly. It doesn't matter what path they're crossing, you're influencing. I like to influence myself as well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, yeah, like, you know, I've always been fairly active, but like in the last few years, you know, it hasn't been that much. So I've really packed on the weight, and I'm kind of getting sick of it. And you know, I wanna get it down. I've been doing pretty good. I've lost about 15 pounds so far.
Well, I'm not one to talk because I've been, I don't know what you call it, blessed, given, if you will, with a high metabolism. But I'm confident it is what you put in versus what you get out. So if you want to go crush 2 Big Macs, well, you best be walking 20 kilometers, so to say, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And for you, you're lucky because you got a house and yard work that will keep you busy and active.
Yeah, for sure.
And the heat. If you go walk in the heat and you go walk 2 kilometers, it's going to be like me walking 4 kilometers because you're walking in the heat. And
not only that, but we're at a pretty decent altitude. So, like, the air is thinner up here.
That too.
Because, like, we're at roughly 4,000 feet up as far as where I live. So, I mean, it's not high, but it's high enough. I mean, I'm not exercising at sea level.
You're probably close to the equivalent that we are. And this is where I put it in perspective, is I am, I'm a skinny guy, let's get real. Like, I'm a small, skinny guy. but that's because on my daily average on my app, I'm working 20,000 steps a day.
Yeah.
18,000 steps a day, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I fully think it is, if you want to go eat a couple of teen burgers and Big Macs, fine. You're just going to be walking 40 miles that day.
Yeah, absolutely. And either that or that's going to be like your only meal, and that's not healthy.
No, but you get out what you put in, right?
Yeah.
And for me, I don't have to worry. I get lucky that way. I don't have to worry, one, because of my metabolism, but two, because of my daily job. I walk 20, 30,000 steps a day every day just because of my daily job. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, and that's the thing for me. Like, I mean, I don't get out and walk every day. We try to, but because Nicole, you know, like the girls have us kind of running around, and then now that Nicole's had the surgery, that I will say is going to motivate me to get me going a little bit more, because I gotta, like, there's a lot of stuff that she can't do that I kind of have to step up and do now. You know, me and my wife kind of have a thing. I don't do laundry and I don't do dishes, and it's not because I am that chauvinistic pig or anything. It's just she has so many rules when it comes to doing dishes and shit that, like, I've been yelled at too many times to sit there and be like, you know what? I'm good. Tell me what I can do, and then I will do it. Because, like, I mean, I grew up doing my own laundry, and it was just, you know, it doesn't matter if it's like printed whites or regular whites or whatever it was. If it was white, it got thrown in there. Where she's like, oh no, if there's printed anything on it, it has to be its own load. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, she's got rules of her stuff, and so the only laundry I do is my shit, because if I mess it up, then I mean, I'm not going to yell at myself.
You're only shrinking your shit. That's right.
Exactly. You know, I don't want to accidentally tie-dye one of her work shirts, versus if I tie-dye one of my shirts, I don't give a shit. You know, I'll wear it anyway. It'll just become a labor shirt versus a nice shirt. You know, dishes, I'm just like, rinse everything off and throw it in the dishwasher, versus she's got dishes that aren't allowed to go in the dishwasher or have to be hand washed, or, you know, all these other rules, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Because I don't mind buying new stuff, but I just don't want to hear her yelling at me for it, and she's fine with it.
I'm the same way. Buy nice or buy twice.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, we have certain dishes that, like I said, have to be specially washed. Like, there's, I don't know, do they have, like, Pampered Chef up there?
We do. We got, I also say we got blue jobs and pink jobs up here, but any pink job can also be somehow pushed into a blue job. And any blue job never can be subsided into a pink job.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no matter what, a blue job is a blue job, but any job can be pushed onto a blue job.
Yep. Absolutely. So yeah, you know, I know my place. You know, she needs shit done. She tells me, okay, hey babe, I need you to get this shit done. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll go get it done. All right. So,
yeah. Well, I can play with Lego in the end. It's all good. Absolutely,
yeah. I mean, so I just built this thing. This is set number 60263. It's Ocean Mini Sub to go with the big subs, and it comes with a hammerhead shark and a little build right here with gems in in the chest. So just rock that out. Cool little build. See, like this reminds me. Do you remember the movie The Abyss?
Yeah.
This is what that reminds me of. Like these sets, that's what these remind me of.
Yeah, kid. That builds exactly that little like 3-winged or 3-tubed whatever. It reminds me exactly of The Abyss.
Yeah. Oh shit! I keep breaking shit. So yeah, I mean it's a cool set, and yeah, got that one too. I built this one before. I got a few more of each of these that I'm rocking out, and then I got a couple of the Friends ones too.
Holy shit! We drank these all in what?
What happened?
Oh, nothing. I'm just surprised that I managed to make it this long, that's all.
Oh. Well, we can cut it, man. I mean, we've been going for 3 hours and 15 minutes. I mean, we were, time flies when you're having fun.
It does. What time we got? 1:15?
I got...
That's tomorrow. What's Thursday? Tomorrow's Friday?
Yeah, tomorrow's... Well, right now it's Friday, yeah.
What are you doing tomorrow, Scott?
I have basically just my daughter's stuff. I'm gonna probably go live in the morning for a little bit, and then just building my tables and stuff.
How do you feel about getting a good nap tomorrow? Like Friday, usually I'll go like all night, late night. So how do you feel about me giving you a ring tomorrow?
Yeah, no, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Nice.
I'll just so it's already 12:15 right now. I'm still gonna be up at 6 o'clock with my girls. So, but yeah, I can take a nap during the day, and then we can go for however long. If you want to give me a ring.
Excuse me. Yeah, tomorrow usually I'll do like probably 7:30 till whatever tomorrow, right? Maybe 6:30 till 8.
6:30. Well. Let me check on that because 6:30 you is like 3:30 me, right?
6:30 me would be 4:30 you.
Yeah.
Or 5:30 you. Sorry.
Oh, so yeah, because you're only an hour. That's right. Yeah, that should be good.
Yeah.
I could probably.
Yeah, or worst case, I just start up at like 7:30, 8:30, and I don't ring you up till like 9:30, 10:30. My point is, as long as we're hooking up tomorrow and crossing this bridge and rocking around tomorrow, we're having fun.
Hey, I mean, I'm down for hooking up during a second date. I mean...
Second date, man. Love them.
Because remember, on your stream, you asked me, because I asked you if you were working tomorrow, and he was like, and you said, why? You asking me out on a date? And then... so here's our date, and then tomorrow will be our second date.
Maybe tomorrow we can cross that bridge then.
Yeah. Oh, baby, yeah.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Hey, cool. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll peace out now. What is it? Almost midnight now here in my time, so we'll catch you soon, my friend.
Sounds good. All right. We'll see you later, man.
You bet. Thanks for having me on.
Yep.
Take care. Talk to you soon.
Yep. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So thank you so much, Mark, for being on the channel. I appreciate it. It really does mean a lot, man. We'll see you tomorrow. If you guys have not been over to his channel, let me go to his stuff real quick and share that link. I think most of you are also fans of him. Such an amazing guy. We had a lot of fun. and it was an awesome day. So still have to do my regular exercises. I have why do I have the caption or the oh, I haven't transitioned over there. So there you go. All right, cool. So yeah, thanks so much to Mark. Let me get his channel up here. I had his name information on there, but let me go and make sure I got his channel. Nope. Shh. Wrong one. Sorry, guys. All right, so check out his channel. Here is his link. Please like, share, and subscribe to him. Would really mean a lot. Again, thanks, special thanks to Mark, not only for being on my channel, but for donating super chats to me. That really does mean a lot. So special thanks to him. Special thanks to everybody in the chat for hanging out and all that kind of cool stuff. So I still, like as I mentioned, I still got to rock out my regular exercises for this stream. So let's go ahead and rock that out. So I'm at, what was it, 80? So I'm just going to flat out do 80 jumping jacks. Get my heart pumping real quick. So let's rock those out. All right, 80 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, ow, 52, 53, 54, 55, 6, 7, 58, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. Oh, wait. No. I got 20 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. Oh, holy cow. Oh. All right, guys. Don't forget community build. Like, share, and subscribe. And shit. I'm out. Peace. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me here on the live stream. It was an amazing experience. I love hanging out with you guys. As always, I feed off your guys' energy when I see so many people like yourselves here in the live stream. It really pumps me up and gets me going, so I hate to cut it, but I gotta go. I do want to give a special shout out to all the moderators that joined me tonight and helped moderate the stream. I also want to give a special shout out to all of my members. Again, thank you so much for all your love and support. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix. Check out my memberships, and you could sign up for one yourself. Again, thank you guys for joining the live stream, and we will see you next time on 36 Brix.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to take a quick moment to thank all of my Patreon supporters. It really means a lot that you've taken the time, energy, effort to support my channel, the videos that I create, and the live streams. It really does mean a lot. If you're not a member, please go to patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix. Check out my memberships. And if you like what you see, please sign up. If you're not into memberships, please go to my cover page of the YouTube channel. On the right-hand corner, you'll see the donate button. Go and donate, and you can donate any amount that you want to support the channel. Also, during live streams, you can click the Super Chat and Super Stickers for all your donation needs. Thank you so much for all your love and support, and we will see you next time